Hello, and welcome back to PlaneForge. We are back for our fourth installment of some fun and shenanigans. Hope you've enjoyed the journey so far, and we will go and introduce ourselves.
Sweet! I'm CJ, playing Siler Sanderwick, joining you from the land of fidget spinners.
What was your name again?
God, if this is going to be the theme, I'm going to punch myself.
Might be a little bit. I'm Brian. I play Jarrett Rockbreaker, and I haven't recently puked this time.
Oh, great.
Huzzah!
I'm Jordan. I play Joran. Ha ha ha. See what I did there? And I don't have.
I removed a letter.
Brian.
I feel like this makes me cooler.
Oh, absolutely. Just like every meme. Anyway, I am Aaron Seacrest, and I will be your dungeon master tonight.
Oh God, Brian.
Oh my. Gotta catch 'em all.
Pikachu!
No!
Anyway, so last
Any users?
time on episode 3. No.
Dun dun dun.
You guys had gotten a missive to go rescue or not rescue, rather, but find a missing son. You went to the town, you met an eccentric gnome of sorts who was the mayor of the town. He pointed you in the right direction to get started, and you had discovered that the boy had been turned into a pig via a potion that is of the same sort that Jarrett had purchased from Bajis, as it appeared he had been through town and had sold one to the boy. You, through various means of hoof clicking, discovered that the boy was the pig and could understand you, and you guys were about to set off to the church to get him turned back into a boy.
I think we should head to the church to get him turned back into a boy.
Let's do it.
Said Jarrett matter-of-factly.
Indeed. All right, so I guess we will take the pig along the cobbled streets. I will be looking for an alley to pull the pig into.
Yes. And you had previously discussed the situation with Jairus, who was the man who had purchased the pig from Bajis. But he will protest as you take the pig.
Okay.
It's like, but
Who wants to...
that's my livelihood. I paid for that pig. Why are you taking him from me? I don't care if it's a boy. There needs to be some repercussions. Is someone going to repay me?
This is not the pig you're looking for.
Oh, God. No, it's not, but I still need a pig. Or
You do
at least
not
my
need
money
a
back.
pig.
I spent what was left of my savings on that pig.
I'll tell you what.
No payment, sir.
If I'll bet you the amount you paid for the pig. If I win, you leave it alone. If you win, I'll pay you for the pig.
You're going to swindle me.
No, I'm not.
That's the plan.
How am I supposed to... I'm not a betting man. I'm a farming man. I farm pigs.
All right. Just a game of rock, paper, scissors.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yes, you are. Everyone knows rock, paper, scissors.
What are scissors? No.
Rock, paper, blade.
There we go. Sure, I guess.
I guess.
All right. On shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. And now that I have broken your rock, You must leave this alone, for I am Jared Rockbreaker, breaker of rocks.
Oh, fine. I'll go back to my dismal estate, drown my sorrows.
Good plan.
Perhaps I'll hang myself up from the ceiling.
Okay, so we head back to the church.
All right. Well, so while this little interchange is going on, I would like to have pulled the pig into the shadows somewhere and had a brief conversation with the young man.
Indeed.
If there looks like a sufficiently secluded place, not too far off from where.
Sure. Yeah, there's definitely a place behind. I mean, you guys are kind of in the square, so you probably pulled in between the tavern and the general goods store.
Okay. Sweet.
So probably either in the alley or behind one of the buildings.
Awesome. Well, I will just kind of settle myself down in front of the pig. I will let the hat's magic dispel a little bit. I'm going to prestidigitation myself up some kind of slurping, I don't know, twinkly sounds like a, I don't know, like a, I don't know, something.
Right.
My goal here is to make this look like some kind of incredible mystical transformation thing that's going on. Hopefully not too hard, because I guess it is actually a shape change, but...
Just like it's...
Yep. And I'm
the
gonna...
pig looks horrified.
Yeah,
Augustus
I'm just gonna
is just
kind of
like-
get down... Just get down on eye level. Do you know me, swine? No one ever seems to. I am the Horned One. I'm the slayer of spectators, the killer of shadows, and the opener of doors. And the good Father Silas be me creature. He's my servant. He does what I tell him. Now, he has been assigned to find ye. You're found. He is under no orders to turn ye back into a human. So, your choices are as follows. You can make a deal with me. Ye owe me a favor, and I'll see to it that you become human. Or, we can take you home as is, and you can live out the rest of your delicate little life as a swine. And so the what I'm kind of gunning for here, because I would like to make a roll on this. I mean, this is very much an ultimatum, and I am holding all the cards, so it's not a bluff, but I am looking to
Sure.
make some kind of a persuasion roll to make myself look like some kind of supernatural entity that he's making a bargain with, so that when we make a bargain, he's going to be way too afraid to go back on his word.
Yeah,
If that makes
roll-
sense.
No, that does. Roll a performance check.
Performance. Oh, that's a natural 1. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got excited. I thought it was gonna be a natural 20 the way you reacted.
Oh no.
I mean, he's still very afraid, and it seems like this is his only option. So he will kind of nod, in such a way to try. Oh, excuse me, burp. He'll sort of nod in such a way to signify that he is willing to make this deal.
He's downtown Chinatown.
Okay. Wonderful. Well then, ye shake a poor sinner's hand, and we'll have you human by tea time. And I will wait patiently for a hoof.
Yeah, no, he will, almost defeated with this head-hugging load, just, bring up his little cloven hoof
Okay.
and place it in your hand.
And as we shake, I'm gonna kind of prestidigitation and make it like heat up and twinkle and like make it magic-y, and I'm gonna say, remember, a deal with me be binding. We'll see you around. And then I'm gonna flick my hat and reassume the guise of the unassuming, good-natured Father Silas of the Church of the Morning Lord.
Yeah, so Siler and the boy, Augustus, in pig form, come out from the alley to join the two of you, and the pig is visibly shaken.
Well, gentlemen, shall we proceed to the church?
The fuck did you do to the pig?
Did you have relations with that pig?
Sir, what are you accusing me of?
Sex with the pig.
I thought that was clear.
Heavens! No, no.
And we're back after a long and lengthy discussion about ethics, morals, and proper etiquette for streaming. We have decided to scrap what just happened.
All right, so I think we're ready to go take the pig to the church then.
The pig we did
yeah.
not have sex with.
Yes, that one. That's the one. All right, so unless anybody else has anything, let's mosey on to the church.
Can we mosey or can we stroll? Do we have to mosey?
I choose to mosey.
I think I'm going to stroll to the church.
Okay.
All right. I mean,
What's
your legs are
Jordan
long
doing?
enough.
Is he moseying or
I'm
strolling?
gonna mosey.
Okay.
Mosey.
nice.
Good choice. Good choice. So
All right, see y'all at the church.
you three mosey on up and in a strolling fashion to this small little church that you've been to before, and you find the father again kneeled in prayer at the altar.
All right. I once again in my guise as Father Silas will approach and Father Samuel, if you wouldn't mind my interrupting your prayers, there's a matter of some urgency that I require your aid in.
Oh, yes, yes. One moment. And he gets up all creaky like.
I'll help him up. I'll help him up.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. What
Oh,
can
thank
I
nothing
do
of
for
it.
you? How may I be of assistance?
Well, you see, Father Samuel, the young Krakens I've been working with have succeeded in tracking down the young boy Augustus. It seems he has been turned into a pig.
Oh, my.
Oh my, indeed.
How did such a thing happen?
We're still trying to piece it together. It seems it had something to do with
He was in pieces. Oh, no.
the merchant Belemius, who seems to have passed through the town earlier.
Am
Now-
I with you in this, or did you go up alone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we're
all
all here.
three of you would have. Yeah.
Okay.
We're all here. Now, I myself am somewhat new in my spell casting, and I seek your wisdom and aid in the casting of a certain restoration spell for the young man.
Just so you know, we don't need to restore anything about him except the fact that he's a pig. He's still completely virginal.
He says, oh, so you're looking to restore the young lad to his once human state. I believe I can do that. One moment. Talfin Frift!
What?
He's shouting for the boy, Talfin Frift.
Oh. I thought he was making noises and summoning the gods.
Bring the ritual supplies from the basement. And
Siler mentally notes that there are ritual supplies in the basement.
Brian wonders what his. Jared
young-
wonders what his name was again.
It's funny because you said the wrong name.
That's true.
you usually get after us for that. Yeah, so young Telfin will kind of clamber up the stairs from the Undercroft with the supplies requested by the father. And Father Smell will set up a few of these holy symbols and other things, and we'll say, bring the boy.
Okay. Well, who wants to bring the boy? I'll bring the boy. Here's the boy.
Oh my, that is a very large pig.
Indeed.
And he will take him and kind of lead him in the middle of like the circle of all these elements. and his hands, he'll kind of just go into a short moment of prayer, and his hands will start to glow, and he will touch the pig in kind of a flash of light and probably some sparkles because it's on brand. The pig will turn back into the boy, and Augustus will just start saying, oh my, oh goodness, yes, that was horrible. I was a pig. That was the worst thing ever.
How do you feel, boy?
I feel hungry.
I have no food for you.
That's fine. I'll probably go pinch some more jerky or something.
I don't think you should pinch your jerky ever.
Certainly not in the house of the morning, Lord.
Certainly
Tell us, boy.
not.
Certainly not. Tell us, boy, the full story. What happened to you after your interaction with the merchant Bajis?
Well, I drank the potion right away. I wanted to do everything I could to make myself more appealing to the fair maiden at the tavern. I want to woo her and win her heart, you see.
Ah, youth.
Wasted on that.
And I went over and I pinched some food along the way, and I was eating because food is amazing, and who doesn't like food? And I think I have a problem. Anyway, I ate a bunch of food. I was already pretty full when I drank the potion, and I got about to the door. I started feeling really bad and did not want her to see me like that. So I went around the back of the building, and next thing I knew, I was being chased by the merchant, and I was a pig.
Interesting.
And then I was sold to Jairus, that stupid pig farmer that lives behind the tavern. Always makes the place stink. I think they're worse than cows. That's why my father does wheat. Wheat smells good. It smells like bread, and bread is good.
Nearly.
I say, kind of gesturing towards his girth.
Yes, he is a very portly young man.
Augustus, did you see where Bajis went after you bought this potion from him?
No, he was still at his cart, and after I turned into a pig, he was chasing me, and then he sold me to Jairus, as I said previously, and then Jairus took me up to his house, and I didn't see what happened to the guy after that. But when I ran away and came back into town, as a pig, obviously, he was not there anymore, so he obviously probably packed up his fraudulent business and left.
Perhaps we should go after Bajis. And I'll say that to the others.
Perhaps a discussion for another time. Run along, Augustus, and remember your oaths.
Yes. About that, do I really have to do anything you ask?
I don't recall asking a thing.
You don't need to do anything sexual.
Offered me a deal. Or the horned whatever, very scary dude. Anyway, he offered me a deal to turn me back into a boy that would be collected upon later.
This horned guy, did he mention anything about doors?
Something about opening them. Also something about spectating a shadow.
Father Samuel is still here. I'm going to kind of put my robe and arm around the shoulder of Augustus and kind of start ushering him out so as to not blow my cover. But along the way, I'm going to be making... How do I want to do it?
Young boy, the horned one is not to be trifled with. If you have made a deal, you must stick to it, or he will come for you in the middle of the night when not even the stars can hear you scream.
I mean, I don't know about all that, but whatever the fuck happened back there was very unsettling, and I do not want to mess with anything like that. Yeah, so Augustus will scamper on back to his house. And I say scamper, but it's more of a waddle. A very quick waddle.
So I think we're outside of the church at this point, probably, yeah?
Yeah, you would probably have exited after the ceremony
Okay.
of sorts.
Cool. So I'm going to look around, see if anyone's there. If they're... I'll keep my disguise up if anybody is there, but if not, I'll go ahead and drop out of it.
Yeah, there's no one around. This town is fairly small, and not a whole lot goes around on the outskirts, so... And no one seems, as the father would have told you, has told you in the past, that there's not many people that will come to the church anymore.
Okay. I'll go ahead and drop out of my disguise and kind of floofed my hair or whatever. Happy to be back in my own skin.
Is that a technical
this
term?
Nice piratey gimmick. And I'm going to say, well then, gents, where are we to get paid?
We'll
We
deal
need
with
to go
that.
somewhere to get paid.
We'll deal with that in a minute. First, what deal did you make with the boy?
He owes me a favor.
What kind of
Simple
favor?
as that. Sort of tricked him into thinking it was a bit of a mystical affair, if you know what I mean.
Otherworldly, some say.
I do believe he'll do what I tell him. Now, my plan is to get the barmaid some relief, and in return, parlay the one favor into another.
You are quite the tricky man.
Yes.
I opened the first door. Let's go.
Damn it. Right.
So I.
Well then, gents, if you'd like to be off to see the mayor to get paid, I'll just dip into the tavern and have a quick word with our young Clearwater maid.
Sounds good to me. But be quick and not so tricky.
I make no promises.
You clever bastard.
So I'm going to head to the tavern to have a quick conversation with Arya Clearwater.
Araya. Yeah, it's Araya.
Araya.
I said it wrong the
And-
very first time, and it's like, I made the character. What am I doing?
That's
Yeah. Which scene do we want to do first? The tavern or the mayor?
We'll do the mayor. We'll come back to the tavern. You guys can probably collect the payment and meet up with him after he's made his deals and tricksy business.
Sweet.
All right.
So
Jordan got into the mayor's office.
indeed,
We've arrived.
you've arrived. Who is knocking or entering?
That would be me.
Jarrett Knockbreaker? No. So Joran will open the door, and again, the little gnome with frazzled hair will be startled. Oh goodness! I didn't hear you coming to the door. What can I help you with? Is there any more information you need? Please don't knock over my papers.
Settle down, mayor. We have found the boy, and we would like our payment.
Oh, you have. Where was he? What happened? Is he okay? Is he hurt? Is he fine? What happened? Oh goodness.
He was not sexually molested.
Oh, that sounds terrible. What would even bring that up? That's terrible.
Nothing. We just had a discussion about it.
Is it terrible that he wasn't sexually molested? Do you want him to be?
Oh, absolutely not. Of course not. That's the most worst thing in the world.
You are quite
He
the
wasn't.
strange
So
man.
now we deserve payment.
Sure. Let me. Things are a bit out of order since my papers were displaced.
They'll be out of
again.
order more if you don't pay us.
And so he was like, okay. Let me search through here, and he'll go shuffle through all of his papers, a few stacks, and eventually he'll find one. He's like, I guess here it is. Here's the form. Let me sign it and fill it out, and then he'll have you guys sign it, saying that the work was complete and everything is good and in order. And then I will go ahead and send it off to the head office.
Do all of
sign
us
it.
need to sign it?
Yes. You do.
Unfortunately, our other isn't here yet. Perhaps there will be a cutscene and he can meet us later.
Why don't we just take the paper with us and meet him at the tavern and then we'll sign it. We'll all sign it and then take it to the head office ourselves.
But I already suggested a cutscene.
He'll say, I mean, it's fairly irregular, but I understand you have means of getting it there quicker than I could. I don't see why that couldn't work. Here, let me sign it, and hopefully my papers are secured.
Thank you.
Fine. No cutscene.
And do you need anything else from us, Mayor?
That's everything I need. I thank you so much for helping the village. I know it means much for everyone, and you guys are welcome to be here. And as such, you are welcome to stay, room and board free of charge here at the tavern. I will talk to Araya and let her know. We appreciate your work and your efforts. Thank you so much.
We'll take you up on that. Thank you, Mayor. And for good measure, I push over a stack of his papers as I leave.
Wait, Mayor. Do you possibly have any free sage?
I reach back in, grab Joran by the back of his robe, and pull him out.
No, but the free sage! The sage!
My documents! Oh, my documents! No! You kind of hear him wailing and toiling as you walk away. So while that was happening, we'll go ahead and switch over to Siler.
There's your fucking cutscene, Jordan.
Damn you! You took the stage from me!
Yes, indeed.
All right. So I'm entering the tavern. Is there anyone here?
It's probably late enough in the evening now that there's probably one or two patrons drinking. And as you enter, you probably find Araya come from her back room and attend to the bar.
Okay. I will go up to the bar, and I'm not even going to try to be too subtle. Before I even walk in, I will have dropped the disguise, and I'm in my pirate attire, my normal attire now. And I'm going to rock right up to the bar and say... Miss Araya Clearwater, just the woman I be looking to see. 'Tis ye, no?
'Tis I, yes. What can I help you with, sir?
Wonderful. You know me.
No. I don't think you've been in here before.
No one in this town ever seems to know. I am the Horned One, the Slayer of Spectators, Killer of Shadows, and Opener of Doors. And I am here to offer ye a bargain. You see, I have a certain creature that's come into me employ, a certain young one by the name of Augustus. And it's come to me attention that you might be willing to trade a favor for a favor if he were to leave you alone.
I would not trust that young man, but I think I could make a deal for leaving me alone. What are you asking for?
Simple favor for a favor. Here's the thing about me. I like little hidey holes. Hidey holes make me happy. I'm the kind of guy that would buy a ring with a secret compartment, even if I had nothing to put in the compartment. I love having little hidey holes to put things in.
For the record,
And this quiet, sleepy town seems like the ideal place to have such a hidey hole. Here's what I ask of ye. That woodshed out back. I ask ye to build me a secret room big enough for one man, or perhaps a large chest to hide in under a false floor. At some point in the future, I will send someone or something to this sleepy little town, and ye will keep it hidden for me. In exchange, I will keep the young Augustus away from ye for the rest of time.
I think that might be something I can do.
Wonderful. Well then, ye shake a poor sinner's hand and be free of the young man.
Anything to get rid of that boy. And she'll
Wonderful.
shake her hand.
All right, prestidigitation. It looks all cool and magic-y, and a spectral image of a chain wraps around our hands.
Interesting, okay.
And
I like
as
it.
it does, I say, remember, a deal with me be binding.
If you say so, sir.
Wonderful. Well then, I believe me friends should be coming soon. We'll have a table and drinks on the house.
At that, I kick in the door, and I say, Siler, payment awaits. Sign this
Wonderful.
paper.
Yeah, don't need to tell me twice.
Fantastic.
Why
And then I'll file it in my little filing.
Wonderful.
Jared, what you doing?
I asked why he signed your forehead because I have the paper.
No, I have the paper.
I walked out with the paper.
I took it from you because you took my sage. You just didn't know it. I was very sneaky.
Anyway, I'm hanging out in the background waiting for my pint, I guess.
All right, so
Okay.
you all
yeah,
three have.
I mean, I'll join you at the table after dispatching
Masturbine.
Basterbine to deliver the news that Augustus is to leave the Clearwater girl alone.
Alrighty. And so you guys all three have signed then the sheet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you file it away? All right, cool. You'll feel a magical tingle and the sheet will no longer be in there.
Where'd the paper go? I felt a magic tingle. God!
On my dingle.
No.
No, just in the bag, Jarrett.
Just on the bag? You
In
put a
the
magic
bag.
tingle on your bag?
Here, smoke this sage. You obviously don't know what you're talking about.
I don't smoke sage. I'm one of the only giants who doesn't.
You're not a giant, you're a Goliath.
Fuck off. Compared to them, I'm a giant. I've always wanted to be a giant, and now I am one.
Fair enough. And so it seems Siler has secured the drinks and a room for you guys for the night.
Woo!
You
Wonderful.
all
I
right?
think, unless anybody else has anything, we probably settle down and get ready to head back in the morning.
I have one thing. How many beds are in this room?
So it's a small tavern for a small place. It looks like there's two small rooms kind of adjacent on the same floor to the main tavern room. But there are two full-sized beds in this one, and the other room is a smaller one and only had like probably a single twin for the lone traveler.
Is there a dartboard in this tavern?
There's whatever the medieval equivalent of darts would be.
Okay, so I'm gonna run this by you here. I want to play Jordan in a game of darts for his bed in the room. And we're each gonna get 3 rolls with the D20. Highest score wins.
I'll take your bet.
Okay, you throw first.
I got an 11.
All right. Somebody writing this down? Or should I?
Sure, I got you.
Go. All right, you rolled an 11? One. So half
Don't even hit the board.
Not so lucky as when you played cards.
I know.
Garrett, you seem a little shaky. Perhaps you should smoke some sage to calm your nerves.
I just need half a beer and then I'll be good.
Well, I spoke too soon because I rolled a 5.
9.
All right, so 1 and 1.
All right, comes down to it.
What?
8.
Fucking.
What
I
did you
am the
roll?
winner of the bed.
Another one. Shit.
So, wow.
That's funny.
That's fine. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely
Go
Joran.
upstairs and go to sleep on the floor.
You just kind of go in the room and just like pass out and just like don't give any cares.
I lay down on my back. I put a sweater over my face. I softly cry because I rolled so poorly.
I lay down on the bed next to him, and I quietly chuckle to myself as I smoke some sage.
Just like the shittiest move ever.
I will.
Like the most like passive aggressive like ha 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 ever.
I will take off my my weaponry and all that jazz and go to sleep.
Now, are you completely naked this time?
Yeah.
Jarrett
pretty much.
needs to know.
Maybe underwear. We'll say underwear. Sure, why
Alright.
not?
And Joran, how about yourself?
Fuck nude.
Of course, I knew it.
It's the only way to be.
Awesome.
I was taking off my armor.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I got naked after you fell asleep. You don't know I'm naked.
Fuck.
you wake up to like this, like Jordan's on the edge of the bed just hanging out, and you wake up and sit up and look over, and there's all his business.
Wait, is it the next morning?
No, I was just hypothetically.
But can it be the next morning?
No.
Because I would like to wake Brian up by standing over him and slightly kicking him. I mean, Jarrett. And so he wakes up and looks at me right in the groin.
Okay, well, hold that.
We're
Get
gonna
to
roll
that.
for this.
Get to that. Just hold your damn britches.
Fine.
So, after you all have gone to sleep, Siler, you have a very vivid and lucid dream of sorts.
Okay.
You find yourself in a dark, foggy maze. The walls are somewhat translucent, but through the thick mist, you can see no lights other than the faint glow at the center. You begin to slowly pace through the halls of this maze with heavy, encumbering legs, eventually finding your way to the center. By the time you reach it, the light is now glowing brightly, almost blinding as you can't seem to take your eyes off of it. There is something familiar, almost warm about the light. You feel that warmth start to intensify in your hand as the celestial runes begin to pulse and burn on your hand and up your arm with familiar pain. Vala.
Hello, Godmother.
Her face begins to form in the light. Siler. Her voice almost a whisper. I was
Mommy,
wrong.
cries.
I was wrong. Very wrong. Rygog is alive. Somehow he survived. I need to confess something to you in light of this. My home plane is gone, destroyed by Rygog. There is no going home for me. There never was. I was consumed by rage and revenge. He must be stopped, Siler. His heart. You must remove his heart. It has merged with a part of my plane, a shard. Remove it, and he can die. Remove it, Siler. This is my second request. Goodbye, until next time. And with a jolt, you shoot upright in the bed in the tavern as this dream plays fresh in your now conscious mind.
Okay. Okay, well, so I'm picturing I'm a little bit like Cold Sweats. Okay. So I sit kind of bolt upright in bed, cold sweats just kind of dripping off me. Is Basterbine back yet?
Basterbine is back. He returned while you were sleeping and is perched at the top of like the bed frame, just kind of keeping a watchful eye.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of caress the tattoos that at least I'm picturing, or maybe still faintly glowing on my right hand. And gonna Basterbine, sit with me a moment. And he'll come down, sit on my shoulder, and I'm going to kind of telepathically replay this message with him. Is that something I can do?
It
Like-
should, yeah. I mean, you have I believe you and you're familiar have a telepathic connection, so that is something you could probably easily relate to him.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of take a moment of just introspection and replay this dream with Basterbine. And after taking a couple minutes to think, I'm gonna take Basterbine to the window, open the window up, and
To the wall?
say, "Huh?"
To the wall.
The sweat dropped down my balls.
All these bitches.
Like to the there's a window, right?
Yeah. So you take him to the window, to the wall.
Oh, window to the oh.
On your balls, and
Okay.
all these bitches crawl. Motherfucker. Ah, skeet, goddamn. Motherfucker. Ah, skeet, goddamn.
Goddamn.
Nice.
Poetry.
Poetry in motion.
Poetry and vibration.
So what I'm gonna probably have a kind of a debate with him telepathically about what should we do, and then verbally out loud, just kind of under my breath, so as to not wake my comrades. I'm gonna say, Basterbine, you've been a good friend to me, but we must go our separate ways for now. I need your wings. I need you out there. You find the other knights of the Valmark. You find Celeste. See if she has a plan. Failing that, we may be on our own. Fly, Basterbine, you're my only hope. And I'm going to dispatch Basterbine to find the other knights of that organization from my background, and see if they have had the same dream, if the leader of that group maybe has a plan. And I probably, since I don't have a clue where they are, I'm going to assume Basterbine might be gone for a while.
Sure.
And feeling slightly lonely as my longtime companion wings his way to find these people, I'm going to sit back down and just start preparing for the day, because I don't think I'm going to go back to sleep. I'm going to go ahead and the metal runic eye that's in my face, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to store a flaming sphere within the dead man's eye.
Ooh.
And I'll go ahead and roll a d4 to see how much that cuts my hit points to.
All right. And I was just gonna say, for those listening, what Siler is describing is a homebrew item that I created for his background, that allows him to store a spell that he can cast without using a spell slot, but the downside of that is that depending on his level, there is a hit point cut. So that's what's going on here.
Yeah, so I will, the angelic runes will kind of light up on the arm, and this kind of fireball will appear and then compress down to the size where it could fit in the pupil of this metallic eye. I'm just going to kind of put it in like a contact, and then put my eye patch on, hide my metal eye, and start getting ready for the day.
Cool. Yeah, so it would be very early morning at this point. But as you're getting ready, the time will go by to where the sun is starting to peek through the window
At this point,
and onto the wall.
I will wake up to do my morning prayers.
How sweaty are my balls?
Nobody knows yet. We haven't found out.
Roll for sweaty balls.
Down my
Yeah,
balls?
roll a d20 to see how cool it was last night. Or sorry, a d100. We'll go with roll your d100, so your two d10s, and we'll see what the temperature was during the evening, if it was a hot night or a cool night.
That one.
10 and a 6.
So 16 degrees.
I guess.
That was a
Am I
cool
adding them together? Because that's what 10 plus 6 is.
Right. Oh, well, I wasn't sure if you got like the 6-0 on one and then like the whatever. Yeah. So that would be 16 degrees because it's the 10 and then the 6. So
Your balls are frozen. Actually, mine are worse because I was naked.
On the other hand, we had covers.
this is true.
True. True.
Unless we're going Fahrenheit, in which it was a fairly moderate.
Well, either way, I'm gonna notice that it was relatively cold, and as I wake up to do my morning prayers, I'm gonna realize that Jarrett may have frozen balls, and I'm gonna go wake him up by slightly nudging him with my foot as I stand over him and say, Jarrett, are you alive? Are your balls frozen?
I'm going to continue lying on my back with my eyes closed. And
Jared,
let
open your eyes.
That if he's naked, I'm going to punch him straight in the dick.
Well, you're asleep, so there's no way I would know this. Open your eyes, Jared. Just look up.
You've got 1 minute to get away from me and get some clothes on, or I'm going to punch you straight in the dick.
I'm not naked. Just I'm concerned for your well-being. Jared.
My eyes.
It's my nuts.
I punched Joran straight in the dick.
Oh, God. I just wanted to see if you were fine.
Roll a
Why would you-
d6.
Roll a d6. Fucking 2.
All right, you start the day off with 2 less HP. Joran.
Jeez. Jared, it's like you took 2 HP from my
I
nuts.
told you I would.
One for
Put
each
some
nut.
fucking clothes on. Let's go downstairs.
Fine.
I'll go
There's
at-
no downstairs. It's adjacent. Jared.
Let's go adjacent. Put some fucking clothes on. Let's go adjacent.
Well, it's going to be a minute. I can barely move now that you crushed my nuts.
I will mosey on over, and my hand is going to start to light up with this sizzly, crackly, divine energy. And I'm going to, from a distance, just kind of put my hand, I'm even going to cover my eyes like this.
You're gonna heal my nuts?
Over that general area, and I am going to heal Joran's nuts for
Oh, God.
2d8 plus 4.
Yes.
Oh.
It's Sierra now, right?
5,
Yeah.
6, 10.
You
Okay.
chose the name.
Joran, your nuts are feeling about 10 HP better.
Oh, so I gained 10 HP?
You'd be back up to your maximum.
Oh, fine.
It's all warm
It
and
can't
tingly.
be so good and warm and caressing that it gives me an extra 8 points?
Not unless the spell specifically says you gain, temporary hit points.
But it probably gave you an erection.
Oh, no.
I'll turn around quickly and be like, thank you.
Oh,
but
God.
you
Oh,
can
God.
stop."
It's a touch spell. It's a touch spell.
No wonder he's got an
Cradle my
erection.
balls.
No wonder he's got an erection. So we apologize. Our ethics talk ended up taking about a week to resolve.
An hour into this recording, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
issues-
sensitivity training involved.
Yes. Very. Yeah. So
Jordan's a pedophile.
we are going to pick up where we left off. So Joran, was healed after being damaged. We'll leave it at that.
In the groin. Groin damage.
And that is where we are. You guys had woken up, and all of that happened.
Wonderful.
Speaking of the groin area, Joran, you feel a familiar tingling in your sack.
Yeah, it does.
Well, first of all, this satchel isn't in my groin.
but tingling nonetheless. Yes, I do feel it. And I will reach in there and notice that there are things, new things.
Yes. One is thanking you for your prompt delivery of paperwork in order to expedite the payment. And it says that the Hordeman is now in possession of your fees, and it does a breakdown of the original price, which was 20 minus their fees, which leaves you with 15 gold pieces. And you can either split that among you, or your Hordes person can keep track of it. Hordesman, excuse me. And you have one more. It looks like it is a new mission. And it reads as such. A request has been filed to track down and retrieve stolen documents by any means necessary. Your assignment is to find the thieves, recover all documents in possession, and return them to the headquarters for assessment and return to their owner. These thieves were said to be from a cult wearing black armor and were last reported to be seen somewhere along the Long Road between Gunneron and Krennic. The payout is very handsome in the amount of 30 platinum. Signed, Aquaria Nensalar, Head DocuSmith. And underneath that, there's a PS that says this should have been assigned to a more qualified, and qualified is underlined in bolden, a more qualified team. But the request was of an immediate nature, and you were the closest team. Please do not screw this up, recruits.
So I will look at this after announcing the general information to the other individuals. And I will suggest that you make haste towards the forest for these people.
All right, so we're kind of going over this.
I'm assuming
road to find the long dick soldiers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
It would appear we have a reputation to defend. You see, they don't think we can handle it. I say we take care of it quick, fast, and in a hurry. Make a name for ourselves.
Oh, I completely agree. We should definitely make way to the forest and dispatch these thieves before they have a chance to destroy the documents or molest anyone unintentionally or otherwise.
And how does one unintentionally? Actually, never mind. I'm just going to leave that there. Let's move on.
Stop talking, and we should move on to our task.
Indeed.
Hi, away we go.
All right. So, you guys set off. Yes,
we do.
I would like you all to make perception checks to try and find see if you can find the trail as you're walking along or riding, I guess. Two of you are riding.
Yeah.
Oh no, you guys, two of you are riding. One of you sold your horse.
Yep, that was me. Well, I've got a 4, so clearly from my lower vantage point, I am unable to see anything.
I got a 17, and I feel like from my higher vantage point, I'm able to see things.
All right, Jordan.
I got an 11. Do I add anything to that?
There should be a modifier for perception under the skills.
So 13 altogether.
Okay. No, that should be enough. So you notice as you come up to a point in the road where it forks and kind of goes west to the forest area there, that there are some tracks that appear to be a wagon or wagons, it's hard to tell, being pulled by horses going into the forest from Gunneron. Or from the direction of Gunneron.
Horses, or is it hard to tell?
Horses, at least 2, side by side. But again, depending on how many carts, it could be more.
Gentlemen, I see the path that they have taken. Let us pursue.
Aye. Why would you go off-roading with a cart? Makes no sense unless ye be a thief.
Right. Well, so the path kind of forks. It's not that they just went off the road. The path forks, kind of going through the woods, just because there are, along the coast to the west, more, towns and villages and stuff. But it will take you through this forest that the long road kind of skirts.
Well, in that case, everybody knows thieves like to hang out in forests.
How often are you going to change your answers?
Depends on what information the GM gives, I guess, huh?
I guess.
Fair enough.
Yes. So yes, after following the tracks for a few miles, I would like one of you to roll a survival check to see if you can stay on track with these. Whoever's got the highest, probably survival.
Survival, I've got a 16.
You rolled a 16 or you have a 16?
Same. I get no bonus.
14.
Well, I have a +3.
All right, go ahead and roll.
12.
All right. And you had a 16, you said, Siler?
Indeed.
Okay, yes. If you are able to stay, follow the tracks, and up to a point where you begin to hear the sound of horses pulling a cart. And as you get closer, you see 2 small carts that are being pulled by 2 horses each. There are 2 figures, one in each cart, in the driver's seat, kind of steering them. And they are wearing black armor that looks to be a mix of metal and leather, with an insignia emblazoned on the front that is of a closed fist grasping a crown. I almost said grasping a clown, but grasping a crown.
Grasping a clown. Okay.
Grasping a crown, yes.
Can I do some sort of check on the insignia to see if I know what that is?
Yes, give me a history check.
Okay. 9. Not super.
Yeah, you've never seen it before.
Okay. Well, I will, since I'm the one seeing this and in front, I'm going to backtrack just a tad to the rest of my party here and say, so here's the lowdown. 'Twould appear we have 2 carts sporting people with black armor. They look pretty culty to me. Here's what I say. We send somebody out there to talk to them. If they say anything that sounds a bit culty, we will know our course, and we will attack them.
Joran, I vote you go.
I agree. However, I make one suggestion.
Aye.
When I send the signal, both of you attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, so let's kind of sneak around the side and so that Jordan can come in from the front.
Did you say sneak?
I did, I think.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth check as you sneak around the outskirts of where these people are traveling. Whoever's trying to sneak around.
I think Siler and I are trying to sneak in opposite directions.
Yeah, so like we can be on either side of the caravan, and then Jordan can kind of loop around and come in from the front to talk to them and like hail them.
Yeah.
If that works for everybody.
Yes, so Siler and Jarrett, go ahead and roll stealth checks for me. Jarrett, you will be at disadvantage due to your plate armor, so roll 2 and take the lower.
I've got a 22.
Whoo! Yeah, you're stealthy. Stealthy mofo.
Yeah.
All right, I got a 17 +2 with a big old D on the side of it.
Big old D.
So did you roll twice like I was saying?
Yeah, I got a 19 and a 17.
Okay. So the
So I rolled
17.
17, I've got a +2.
Oh, right. Okay.
The,
Gotcha. Yeah. So, yeah,
19.
the 19. That, yeah, you guys both are doing a pretty damn good job of stealthing, surprisingly.
We're very, very sneaky.
Yes.
Indeed.
All right.
So before we go to Joran, I just want to make a quick note that I am going to preemptively rock my armor of Agatha while I'm sneaking around. Since it lasts for an hour, I'll just pop it now, because if something goes down, I can't imagine it'd be more
Sure.
than an
Sure.
hour out.
Yep.
So-
And just to remind you, since it was a week ago, you do have that whatever fire spell stored in your eyeball.
Oh, okay, sweet. That's what I put in there. Wonderful. Thank you.
Whatever the fire spell thing was that you did.
I know what it is now.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
As long as you know.
So, Joran, how are you going to approach these people?
Sorry, I had to readjust some of my stats here.
It's okay.
I will. So I'm behind the carts right now.
Yes. So you're we're following the tracks, and I'm assuming when you all gathered, you were probably kind of off to the side, so you can either approach them from.
All right. I'm gonna come running up along the side as if I'm in distress, trying to hail the captain for help.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Sir, I need your help," and hopefully he'll respond.
He will look at you and say, "What is it you need?"
So, about how close am I to him?
You're probably at this point, I'd say maybe 20 feet away. And it looks like the man who replied seems a bit older than the other member. He probably most likely be the leader, you would assume, based on his appearance.
The older guy who replied, or the younger?
The older guy that replied to you.
Right. So, as he responds, I'm going to continue walking forward, and I'm going to say, "Sir, I'm lost in these woods. I don't know how I came to be here. I woke up and I can't remember who I am, where I came from, and I was hoping you might help me. Where are we?"
Kath immediately asks why you smell of sage.
He will say, "I am sorry for your current state, but we are on an important mission for our goddess. We cannot stop. We must keep moving. I suggest you move along and find someone else along the long road."
Well, that sounds a tad culty to me, so I'm going to pull my flintlock and hold action. But if he makes any aggressive moves, the trigger for this is him going after Jordan and all.
Sure.
I'm loading up an Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
All right. So I'll respond to him, and I'll be like, "Oh, you won't help a poor man who's lost?" And then I'll just whip my sword out, and I'll try to stab him right in the chest.
Oh, shit.
Just
Okay.
like that, flat out.
All right.
Yep.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll initiative.
That's the signal.
Going down, motherfucker.
Yes, go ahead and
So what?
initiative. 20 plus whatever your initiative modifier is.
I've got 18.
All right.
I've got 11. I need to find those actual die.
Do I need to roll as well?
Yes.
And I'll be right back.
Fucking.
Keep telling you we need to get your dice rolled, Brian.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Where's 12.
All right. Not bad, not bad. Yes, Siler, you are going first.
Okay. About how far away am I from the recent stabbing?
Actually, hold on. So, before, just you, Joran, have now died and fell asleep. You said that you were going to, when you pulled your sword, you were going to attack him.
Yeah, just straight up stab him in the chest.
Okay, so I will give you a surprise round because he was not prepared for that. So go ahead and do one
Exactly.
attack, and then we'll jump into initiative order.
Ain't nobody ready for Joran. I'm not even ready for Joran.
Ain't
Oh, the
nobody
dumb
ready
is
for this.
ready for you, buddy.
Oh, get out of town! I rolled a 20.
Oh, crit!
Oh God.
Oh, crit! Oh, burn! Oh, ouch!
That's crazy.
All right. Well, go ahead. So you'll get 1 die of full damage, and then roll another one, and then add your.
It's the 10?
Yeah, no, for you it's a D8.
D8. Where the heck is that? There
So
it is.
it's the 2 pyramids, ass to ass.
Yeah. Got 7 and 8.
Cool. And then you'll add 3 to each of those, I believe, for your sword.
10 and 11.
Cool. So that will be 20. Holy shit. 21 damage.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Coming in hard.
Just like,
right in the
yeah.
chest.
Oh god, yeah.
Between a rib.
Yeah, no, he's not looking good. He just was not prepared and just
Yup.
All right. And now it is Siler's turn.
Okay, so is there anyone else in the cart with the captain? I'm picturing him like on the driver's side. Is there anybody
Right.
next to him?
No, it's just him and one, and then the one other guy in the cart next to him.
Okay, so I'm gonna just rush out of the brush here. I'm within 30 feet, right?
You would probably be about within 30 feet.
Okay, so I am rushing out here with my full ice armor going. The ice is like curled back on my horns, which are normally just kind of like goat horns, but they've started to curl with this ice, and I've got like full-blown ram's horns going on. And I am going to run up and point blank try to shoot the other guy in the same cart right in the chest.
Sure, Eldritch Blast.
Yes, Eldritch
Cool.
Blast.
Go
Point blank.
ahead and roll your attack. Roll to attack, I should say.
All right, plus 6, 17.
That hits.
Wonderful. 7 force damage. So I come in, I just press this pistol just right into his chest, and I'm hoping to hear some ribs breaking and just
Yeah.
take him totally by surprise.
Yep. Nope. Solid blow.
Wonderful.
All right. The captain is going to go next and return and trade blades with Joran. So he's going to take 2 swings with his sword. Oh. He gets a
That good
nat
or
20.
bad?
He gets a nat 20 on one, and an 18 plus 3 on the other, which is
my.
21.
Jordan,
So-
You know what's fucked? My Shield of Faith is a bonus action that I just realized, which I should have.
Oh, you
popped.
haven't popped it yet. Oh no.
Yeah, I should have popped it last move.
All right.
Still,
So,
though,
and it is his sword is D6 plus 1. D6 plus. Oh wait, no, that's his crossbow. Sorry, D6 plus 3. Excuse me. So let's roll my D6s. So he's. So he's going to do. Let's see, 6, 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 6. So 20
A lot of
damage.
numbers.
20 damage to you, Joran. He returns blades. He wasn't expecting the attack, but he just returned his swings with the lightning speed and just gets you as you're bringing your sword back for a solid 20 points of damage.
what did I do to him? 21?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's
But he-
right. Still won that exchange.
But you did that in one attack. He did his in 2 swings.
So I still won that exchange.
So, all right. And then after him, it is Jarrett's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm at the other card, right?
You, I
So-
think, were still in the outskirts because you and Siler snuck around the outside, around the outside.
We were on opposite ends, though, so yeah, you would probably attack the other cart.
The one with the captain.
Wait, I've got the captain's cart?
I believe so. Siler, you were the one on the one side and attacked the.
I attacked. What I understood was that there is a cart with like the captain and another dude in it, and then there's a totally different cart. So I was gonna hit the guy in the same cart as Joran is fighting the captain.
Oh, sorry. So each car only has one person in the seat. There's the captain in one.
Yeah.
There's the captain in one, and then one other guy in the other cart.
Okay, then yeah, I'm at the other cart then.
So if you're on opposite sides, you would be at the captain's cart.
Okay, I'm gonna try and fuck up the captain.
All right.
Yeah, finish him off, Brian. You just fucked
Fuck
me
you
up.
up, Jojo.
Finish me off, Garrett. Just do it. Be fast and hard.
11
Ethics.
Is it,
There's a place you can go, I said. Ethics. Sorry.
what do I add?
What's that?
What do I add?
So it'll be your D20, and then you'll add 5.
Let's get into ethics, yo.
Yeah. So under your actions for your weapon, whichever one. I think both your flail and your sword are +5 to hit.
Got it. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, so I rolled a 16
All right. On the captain,
on the captain.
you just barely miss him. It goes. Are you using your sword?
No, my flail.
Okay. Yeah. So the end of the flail goes right by his head and just bounces off his shoulder plate.
Shoulder blade, Brian? Really? Everyone knows go for the chest.
I was going for the head. I was
Should have
gonna
gone for the chest.
you because I love you.
Hey, man. Don't get weird.
All right. Any bonus actions you want to use?
Well, how long is all this taking? Is a question I have beforehand.
So each round, so that's like, everybody takes their turn, is about 6 seconds, real time.
Okay.
And so if you have something that lasts a minute, that's going to take 10 rounds to get to the end of that, which is a lot of rounds.
Okay. So, in fury of me missing him, I'm gonna make myself larger and use Giant's Might
All right.
because I'm so pissed off that I fucking missed that cocksucker.
And that ups your AC. Up something, right? No, it's just your attack doesn't do extra D6. What does it say? Read it to me.
Yeah. I become large in size, even though I don't. I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. My weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you all see Jarrett swing and miss, and just in a rage, almost as if he was a barbarian, but not. Will just, grow and becomes a very
A Hulk.
large, kind of like a Hulk, Hulk effect. He's now a large-sized creature, and takes up considerably more space. And there's a look of fear in some of the two guys, the two grunts or cult
They'd be
people.
like, whoa.
Eyes.
From the other cart, you hear Blackbeard's balls.
And I'm all like, dang, that guy.
COVID. Yeah.
COVID.
So next, then it will be the guy in the cart that you went after, Siler.
Okay.
So how far were you from it?
From him, I am like right on top of him. I came straight up, like
Okay.
onto the cart and stuck a pistol right in his
Gotcha.
chest.
So you're within
I am
So you're like right up in like melee range.
absolutely.
Okay,
I am
cool.
right in his business.
He's
Awesome.
closer than his wife.
So right. So, without knowing any better, he is going to take 2 swings at you with his short sword.
Okay.
Good lord. I guess I blew my load with the last rolls.
Corner.
10 plus.
Back in the old peanut jar. Peanut MM.
14 hit your armor class.
14 matches.
Okay, so one of them will hit.
Okay.
And it's going to be d6 plus 2. 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. As this blade comes in, he's gonna hit me right in the gut, and I'm gonna go, "Oh dear, you've stibbledy-dabbed me."
Stibbledy-dabbed me.
Dabbed.
And my ice armor is gonna crawl up the sword and onto his hand, and he's gonna take 10 points of frost damage.
Ooh, yeah, he's not looking great. Looks
Well,
like
if
he's got
not
hypothermia.
he's not looking great, yeah, then maybe it
Whoa.
travels up even past his hand and like onto his arm and stuff.
Yeah, no, like it's like he's getting like some frostbite going on.
Yeah, and this spell will simultaneously kind of seal shut that wound that he stabbed in my gut.
Right. All right. And at this point, I guess it'd be Joran and Jarrett will probably hear a low muttering coming from the back of the cart, and then the captain will glow faintly for a minute.
1 minute or just a sec?
For just for like a faint moment.
Okay.
And then it is Joran's turn.
Kill the captain.
So Jarrett's next to me, yeah?
Yes.
So I'm gonna yell to him, Jarrett, I think you need to focus on the person in the cart. I think there's some type of weird spell saving the captain from damage. Perhaps you should kill him while I keep the captain occupied. And then I will pop my shield of faith and I will punch the captain in the groin as hard as I can.
So make an unarmed attack.
Boys, do we need to have another discussion here?
Punching.
Hey, I'm upset that I was punched in the groin.
About ethics.
Yeah.
Gotta take
So I
out
believe,
his frustrations.
yeah, I believe unarmed attack is what, a D4 plus strength mod or something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, it should say on the sheet under your actions what you need to do for an unarmed.
It says hit / DC +5, and then it has a 4 with a hammer next to it.
Oh, so it just deals 4 bludgeoning damage then.
Oh.
Just as a,
Well, fine.
if you hit, I think I just roll the hit. You still get the +5, I think. Is that what it says
Yeah.
under the to hit part?
Yep. +5.
Okay. So yeah, so roll a D20 +5, or yeah, to hit.
I got a 3.
Yeah, no,
His
you
balls
gotta.
are very shifty.
Right? Yeah, no, you go to punch him in the nuts, and he does like the flinchy, like suck his cheeks up, and then it'll just land like right in front of his balls without actually hitting him.
All right, that sucks. I
Any
missed.
bonus actions you want to do?
I already popped my shield of faith. So
Okay,
no.
cool.
What's it look like?
Yeah, what is your
So
to us?
I don't know. I
Floating.
guess
dildo.
I'm gonna hum real quick, kind of quiet to myself, and then this big bright white light is gonna burst out, almost like a supernova effect. Not that bright or anything, but kind of similar to the same imagery.
Same principle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yup.
Awesome. So then, at this point, another one of the grunt-looking guys that was driving the cart that you had, Siler, is gonna
Okay.
jump out from the inside of the cart with the captain's driving, and kind of do a leaping strike at Jarrett with 2 swords.
2 swords?
2 swords. So plus 12. Is that 17? What's a 12? Plus 4. 16. Is 16 hit? No.
18.
Okay, so the other one's going to hit, though, because that's going to be a 21. So one of them hits you, so that's going to be a d6 plus 2 for another 4 damage.
Okay.
And then another one of those guys is going to crawl out from the cart that you're at, Sylar, and take a couple swings at you while you are engaged with the driver.
Okay.
And he's going to miss with both of them.
I laugh at him, but not like a real laugh, like a pity laugh.
Right. Yeah. And so you will see a hand. I believe. What is it? Touch. Yeah. So a hand will reach also up from the cart to touch the guy driving, or I guess it's stopped now, but we'll drive it. And he's going to reach out and touch the guy in front of him, and it is a D8.
Is this in my cart?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And it looks like the guy is looking a wee bit better
Okay.
than he was doing before. And then it is back to you.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, well, seeing this hand reach out from the cart, just adding insult to injury, I'm going to entirely disengage with the guy I just shot who tried to stab me. I'm going to just kind of stroll by him into the back of the cart to deal with this magey guy, and I'm going to just invite him to opportunity attack. I'm going to like be looking him in the eye going, do it. So does he take his opportunity attack is my question.
He does
as I
not.
stroll.
He's afraid of what happened the last time, and the way you're just like, come on, do it. He's like, no.
All right, well, I will straight up turn my back on him and go into the cart to see who.
You see a acolyte-looking fellow, dressed in dark black robe, same emblem on the front, but looks like he is some sort of holy type.
Well, you're about to be a lot more holy than you used to be. And I will level out my flintlock and shoot him in the kneecap.
All right. Eldritch Blast, I'm assuming?
Eldritch Blast, 16 to hit.
That hits.
Wonderful. Ooh, 7 force damage straight to the kneecap.
7. Nice.
7!
All right. And anything else you want to do?
No, I think I'm just going to be kind of mockingly doing this number, just waiting for somebody to take a shot.
Yeah, no, the grunt for sure is off-put by what happened the last time, to say the least.
Oh, here's what I'll do. Ye can always surrender. And I'll end my turn.
Nice, and he'll kind of mutter back like, surrendering's not an option for us. And then it is the captain's turn, and he is going to try and take another swing at Joran, as he made good on his last attack, and is insulted by the fact that you would bring up shields and a holy shield in his presence. So he's going to take 2 swings at you. It's what now? 21 to hit you now?
Huh?
21 to hit you now?
21.
Oh, good lord. He will swing and miss, and then take one more swing, and it will hit whatever holy barrier you have put up, and the sword will bounce out of his hands. And he rolled a natural 1. So he's going to have to go and grab that if he wants to attack again. And in shame, he'll pass his turn on to Jared.
Okay, well, in my fury of missing him with my flail, I'm going to drop my flail, giant flail now, to the ground. And draw my long sword, my very long sword. And swing for the captain for all the fences.
All right, go ahead and roll.
And then plus 5.
Yep.
Dirty 20?
That will hit. So
Is that
go
what it's
ahead and-
called?
Yep.
Okay.
You're learning.
20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20, modified 20, something like that. Dirty 20 tends to be more common
Got it.
in the circles I go with.
And I roll
So yeah,
a-
you'll roll a D10 and then a D6 as well, because you get that when you're large size.
All right, that's a 6, and then the D6 is a 4.
So, and you added
Okay.
your +3 as well.
Oh no. So 13.
Alrighty. And this is at the captain.
Yep.
All right. As you hit the captain, it looks like he does not take any damage, even though your weapon actually hits him, and you will hear some wincing in the back.
That's absolute horseshit. The captain should be dead.
Oh no, you hit him. You hit him nice and hard, and but yeah, you hear some wincing in the back.
Okay, can I go investigate, or am I done?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could, because you normally would take an opportunity attack, but this guy doesn't have a sword at the moment. So he's
Okay.
not going to take an opportunity attack on you if you disengage.
Wait,
You want to
what?
look. So normally when you disengage from a person, they get an attack of opportunity. But he dropped his sword when he took his attack on Joran, so he's not going to take an opportunity attack if you want to disengage.
Okay, so I'm gonna investigate.
All right, you're going to hop into the back?
Well, as much as a giant can hop.
Oh, fair. You probably poke your head in. That's about all it fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see another acolyte type, as I described to Sylar, but this one, I mean, I guess you didn't see the other one, but this one in particular looks very, very hurt.
Okay. Motion.
Almost as if he was the one that took the damage from your attack.
Okay, so physically hurt.
Yes.
What does he look like physically? Is he bald? Does he have long hair?
He's bald, and just has some very plain kind of acolyte type robes and garments that have that same symbol of the fist grasping a crown, and looks like he probably has like a holy book or something in his possession.
Okay, I'm gonna look at him and tell him his haircut looks stupid, and end my turn.
Alrighty. And then it is the captain. Or sorry, no, my bad. He just went before you. I went the wrong way. It is going to be the gentleman who is afraid of Sylar. It is his turn. I don't know what to do. He is going to abandon the cart and run after Joran. Or no, he sees this big hulking thing going into the other cart and is going to attack and miss the big giant.
Okay.
Which you think would be easy to hit. It's big and in the way, but he apparently can't swing very well. He's still frightened from all the ice that...
From the cart, he hears, "You run all you want. There's no escape in the Horned One."
Yes, the horned one. Anyway, it is now the acolyte who is staring face to face with a giant Goliath head, and he is going to summon a bright white flame of sorts and hurl it at you.
That's
You need-
racist.
Excuse me, a Caucasian flame.
Thank you.
And you need to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
A dex save throw.
So D20 plus your dexterity modifier.
D20 plus 2. 17.
All right, and you are able to get out of the way as the flames go.
Damn right I am.
And then it is going to be Joran's turn.
All right. right, so this guy just tried to attack me, right?
Yes,
And he missed?
he missed both swings.
How many other people are around me? The captain?
Yes,
And
the
guy in the
captain.
cart?
The captain, the guy that hopped out of the cart, and this other guy that came at you from the other cart.
And I'm still engaged with the captain, aren't I?
You are, but he has no sword currently.
True. So, with no sword, I'm going to take the 50 feet of rope that I have,
Oh God.
and I am going to tie this captain up from head to toe.
This is going
So
to be a strength contest. So roll a d20 and add your strength modifier. Because he's going to fight. He's not going to just go willingly. He's going to fight you as you're trying to try him. So roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
DJ, I've got an idea.
Huh.
So we get some rope.
I already have rope.
18.
Right. So altogether, I got 16.
Okay, he rolled an 18.
Damn.
So he is gonna. So he successfully fights off your restraining with the rope.
Fine. Then I'm gonna slap him in the face.
The rope would be your main attack. Would take your action. So you have a bonus action or a move action. You can still do.
I mean, I guess did the guy get far away from me, or is he still pretty close when he fought off my?
No,
rope?
he wasn't able to move. It's not his turn, so he didn't move. But he basically was able to just fight off being restrained.
I'll just stay where I am. I don't
Okay.
really have any bonus actions other than the Shield of Faith. So.
Sure. Okay. Cool. So then the grunt that hopped out of the cart is going to take his swings against you, seeing as you're trying to tie up his captain. He's going to take sword to defend.
I think I just take a chill pill.
Oh, good lord. They were rolling so well earlier. Okay. Yep. Nope. He misses.
He took a chill pill.
Yep. And then did I skip a guy? I think I may have skipped a guy. Anyway, so CJ,
Yes.
in the cart that you went into the back, there is not only the acolyte, but I forgot that there was another grunt hiding back in there.
Mm-hmm.
So he, seeing you, not knowing what happened to the other guy, is going to take 2 swings at you
Okay.
with his sword. There we go. Boom. Okay, nat 20 on 1.
Okay.
And 17 plus, what does he get? 3.
Both will hit.
Yeah.
He only
okay,
needs to be
cool.
14.
Oh, he gets a +4. Okay, cool. So the first attack is going to get +2 to hit. So 6. Oh, I rolled max damage.
Nice.
So 12 plus 2, so 14 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And the second hit is going to be 6 plus 2, or sorry, 5 plus 2, so 7. So 14 on the first hit, and 7 on the second hit.
Okay.
And I'm assuming he's going to take some damage from
He's
your armor
gonna
of
take a
Agathis.
whole lot of damage. Give me a second. I'm mathing.
Oh, you're going to pop your...
Okay, there we go. All right, so as these, is he stabbing or swiping? How's he coming in?
So he will probably slash with his first one and then go for a jab or something. The slash was the big one that hurt.
Okay. Well, as it goes through, he's taking that 10 points of ice damage, and he's just gonna lay open my chest, right?
Yeah.
And as he does, flames are just gonna erupt out of the wounds. I'm gonna look him dead in the eye and go, "Oh dear, you've activated me trap card." And these flames are going to form themselves into 3 fiery serpents, which are going to strike out at him at lightning speed. He's going to get a dex save to avoid 10, 16, 4, 20 fire damage.
I'm assuming a 10's not going to pass.
No, it will not. So he takes 10 ice damage and 20 fire damage.
Yeah, this guy's burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, this is Hellish Rebuke, by the way.
Gotcha.
This is
Yeah,
the
so he
flavor
doesn't.
for my Hellish
Cool.
Rebuke.
So this is just in response to the first attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait,
he
so
does not
does
even
he
get. He doesn't land that second one. Then, if this is after the first attack, that 7 damage does not hit because he's.
Oh,
before
perfect.
he even gets his stab in.
Wonderful. Okay, I will put that back on there then. And
The Acolyte just stares in horror at this.
yeah,
shard.
these snakes take him 2 in the chest, 1 in the head, and just rip him to shreds.
Yeah, no,
That's
he's just
horrifying.
horrified as first he gets frozen, and then just burnt to a crisp.
Yeah. And as these flames are leaving my chest in the form of these snakes, they're going to cauterize the wounds and
Oh, nice.
kind of heal them up on me.
I like that flavor.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, then it's the Acolyte who is going to summon some flames to throw at you. Need you to make a dexterity saving throw, por favor.
Alrighty. Dex save 15.
Oh, yeah. These guys are pretty weenie, so yeah, you're able to dodge out of the way of the fire. Or
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of roll my head to one side and then look at him.
cool. And then it is your turn.
My turn. Okay, I'm going to walk right up to him, load up my flintlock, point it right at his head, and say, "Sir, ye life was forfeit the moment ye entered combat against the Horned One. Fortunately for ye, it's not your life I want, it's your service. I make ye a deal. Ye serve me, and I will let you live."
What is with your fucking deals?
Never. My service is to the lady alone. If you kill me, I shall go to see my goddess. And we'll just bow his head.
"Then tell the bitch the Horned One sent ya." And I will pull the trigger.
All right.
Point blank range.
Force damage from Eldritch.
Yep. Is he just
Shoot.
taking this? Do I need an attack?
No,
roll?
you still attack.
Okay. 15 plus 6, 21.
Oh yeah, that is. His armor class is 10. He's an
Yeah.
acolyte.
All right, 6 force damage.
Oh, he is clinging to life.
All right.
Just clinging.
I expect one of his eyes to be gone or something. I just shot him in the head.
Nice. Yeah, he's just. I mean, this is force damage, right? So it's just impacts on his bones that are cracked, just blood. You know, it's like the anime scene where he gets like socked and just the blood comes.
Oh, perfect.
Right.
Perfect.
So that, yeah,
I love it.
You see that? Well, there's that delay, right? In every anime, like he gets punched, it's the.
Yeah.
So you get that delay, and then the blood. You just coughs at the blood.
Mhm.
Cool. Is that anything else you want to do?
No, not right now. Next time I might try to make a persuasion check to turn this guy, though.
Alrighty. So the captain is going to run off and try and get his sword. Were you still engaged with him, Joran?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, right, because you tried to punch him, right?
Yep.
Cool.
No, I tried to catch him in a rope.
Oh, yes. So he is going to try and take his turn now to run off and grab his sword. If you want to take his attack of opportunity on him, you can.
Does it have to be a melee attack?
It does.
Fine, yeah, I'm gonna go for the groin again. Fuck this guy.
You're going to try and punch him again?
Yep.
All right.
When you
Hey,
have a sword.
He's got the shield. You know what? Fine. I'll try to kill the other guy through the captain. I'm gonna take my sword and just try to stab it straight down his throat.
The captain?
Yep.
All right. Roll the hit.
God damn it, Jordan. You fucked it up, didn't you?
What do I add here?
+5, I believe, to hit.
So 14.
Nah, does not hit. So he is able to get away unscathed.
Fine. Sneaky,
Alrighty.
buttery bitch.
So as he runs to grab his sword, Jarrett, it is your turn.
Okay, so as I've inspected the Alkalite and see that he can, seemed to have taken the damage for the captain. I'm gonna try and hit him in the face. With my sword.
Go ahead and take a swing.
He gonna swing.
Oh wait, these guys have a 10 armor class?
Something like that.
Yeah, 16. I'm good.
Oh yeah, no, you hit him.
Oh,
And I'm not gonna make you roll because he has 1 hit point left.
oh okay.
So yeah, describe to me how you smash this guy. Jarrett smash.
Well, basically what I did is I looked in on him. Something like this, I can only. And then took my now giant sword and just put it through and stabbed him in the eye.
Nice.
Ouch.
I like that. Awesome. Yep. And you just impale his head. And because your sword is so large now, it just cuts the whole top of his head off if you go for his eye.
All right, and what does that do to the captain?
What's that?
What does that do to the captain?
Oh, the captain's not there anymore. He ran out to get a sword.
But wasn't this Alkali protecting the captain?
He was, but the captain wasn't taking damage.
Ah, that's horseshit. All right. I'll end my turn and encourage my teammates.
Encourage them.
Yeah, good job, boys. We're doing it. Oh, you.
We're doing it. We're fucking killing people.
Alrighty. Cool. So after Jarrett, it is the grunt that is still trying to hit you outside the cart, Jarrett. He's going to take some swings. Oh, that one might hit. Does a 19 hit you?
Fuck. Yeah.
All right. So one of his swings hit.
He hits your kneecaps.
So let's see. D6 plus 2. Yeah, plus 2. All right, 5 damage to you.
Damn.
Alrighty.
Good.
How's everybody looking, by the way?
I think Jarrett took the, or Joran took the most in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm at
4.
23. Is that right?
So whatever your max HP was, minus 20.
Grunt hits me. I take the damage. Encourage the boys. Who's next?
All right. So then the acolyte. Oh wait, you killed him.
Yep.
I just didn't take him out of the initiative order. So then it is Jordan's turn.
All right. So who's next?
Gonna go after the captain again.
Who's next to me?
So currently there is one guy on Jarrett and one guy on you, Jordan.
All right. Well, I'm gonna run after this captain with my rope,
I knew it. I knew it.
screaming, "Hey, you bastard! Come back here!
Try to lasso him or something.
I need to take. Just listen. Stop. You're making this harder than it needs to be." And then I'm gonna
I will
try to
die
run
in service to my lady. The goddess
Yeah.
shall take me home.
I'm gonna tackle this guy, and I'm gonna try to rope him up again.
Strength check to grapple. Ooh, that landed up.
Oh, get out of here! 20.
Oh! Yeah, no, you get him. So he is restrained, and you want to tie him up?
Yup, tie him up. Hands are tied. He can't do nothing except for sit there and breathe.
Alrighty.
And then I will end my turn
Cool.
by saying, "Hey, look what I caught!"
It's this big. No.
I caught me a captain.
And then the grunt.
Last grunt attacked me.
Okay, so yeah, this is the one that's by you, Jordan. 14 plus 20. Damn, fucking AC. All right. And he almost gets you a couple times, but you manage to avoid the hits. And then this acolyte in front of you, Siler, who's just somehow clinging on to life. He's scared of hitting you, so he's going to once again try and shoot some sacred flame at you. So go ahead and roll a dex check. Or saving through, I should say. Saving through.
9, 11.
Ooh, that finally one of these fucking hits. All right. So this is D8 radiant damage. Well, big numbers. First time a spell has ever fucking hit. 7. It's not full damage. It's decent for a D8. So 7 radiant damage. 2.
Okay. Sweet.
As this white holy flame just emanates and gets thrown at you.
Okay, it'll hit me right in the face, and I'm gonna, just kind of take it, come back at him, and go, "That a boy."
Nice. And then it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna try a different tactic with this guy. I'm gonna walk up to him once again, pistol in hand, just getting ready to take him out of this life, and say, "You say, in the next life, your lady'll be there. What if she wasn't? What if I was in contact with a power that could keep you away from her forever?" Then I'm gonna start a totally bogus incantation, but I want like a charisma roll, like a performance or a persuasion. That I'm like invoking the forces of an arcane god to suck him into like some kind of hell. So I'm gonna go like, "Beloved our father, the Sea King, rise full foul in his fury to choke ye with black waves till the end of time."
All right, sure. Go ahead and roll. Performance. Go ahead and roll performance. That would be a good one.
All right, 19
Ooh.
plus 4, 23.
Yeah. So he believes that you are trying to do as you were saying, and just will begin to like start, earnestly praying, be like, "Oh, lady, save me," and just calls upon the lady like, "Oh, my great goddess, save me from this. I know you are powerful. Protect me, protect me."
Ye last chance. Can you see the darkness coming for you? And I will pop the darkness spell now on my pistol, and he will be totally engulfed in magical darkness.
Nice. And since you are inside the cart, it does not spill out, I believe.
Yeah, so he cannot see anything. But I'm gonna keep talking to him like, "The darkness comes to consume ye."
The carts aren't totally covered. I don't know how that works. Would just like extend out to sides.
Oh, yeah, it's just like darkness coming out both sides of it.
That's what, 15 feet, right?
I
15
will
foot-
check.
50-foot radius or diameter? I think it's radius.
15-foot radius
Yeah.
sphere.
So 30 feet, basically. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
of
it goes. It doesn't say if it goes around corners. It says that if it's completely covered by like a bowl or a helm, that it'll, like block it. It'll be confined to that area.
Right.
But it doesn't say if it goes through corners or not. Well, either way, I mean,
For the
you
sake
make the
of the
call.
narrative, for the sake of the narrative, we'll say that it stays contained within the wagon cart.
Okay. Thankfully, with the use of my dead man's eye, I can still see him, though.
Right. Well, I mean, it's flavor-wise, it's through the dead man's eye, but that's just your warlock ability, right?
Yeah, that's just Devil's Sight. And then as my minor, I'm also gonna pop. He can't see it, but the healing light, so I'm gonna heal myself up a little bit.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, I'm hoping to get somewhere with this guy. I'm healing for 11, by the way.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
No, just I'm trying to convince him that,
No, he's
fifth
convinced.
circle
He's
of hell
thoroughly.
is coming for him, and his only way out is me.
No, he's thoroughly convinced, and you can still hear through the darkness. Just desperate prayer.
Yeah.
Your lady's not coming. 'Tis only the horned one.
And so then the captain, who is restrained and tied up, will look at you, Jordan, and say, "What do you want with me?"
I would like to take you captive in case I need any information along the way.
I will not reveal anything to you.
Oh, we will find out in due time.
No, we won't. I won't reveal anything.
That's fine.
Having to
You
grub
can
off.
think that. But I will keep you for my own purposes.
And he's gonna try and make another attempt to get out of this. So go ahead and roll another strength check.
Come on, baby. I got 16.
Oh, no, you're good. He rolled a 12, so you are able to keep him restrained.
That's right.
And
Don't you even think of trying to escape on me, Captain.
oh, I was thinking of escaping. All right.
I'll take you down. I'll take you down so fast.
You've already taken me down. I'm just trying to escape now.
Well, fine, then stay down.
Oh, I won't stay down for long. I'm gonna keep trying to get out.
Yeah, you will. You'll stay down, Captain.
And Jared, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm still big, right?
You are still big.
Okay. I'm gonna. Do we have anyone left? Aside from the captain?
Yes, there is one guy outside the cart who's been trying to attack you.
Oh yeah, the guy that cut my earlobe. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill him.
Sure.
Damn it. Fuck's sake. I rolled a 14 plus 5, so 7. No, 19?
19, yeah.
That will hit.
Okay. And then a d10 and a d6, right?
Yes. D10, D6, because you're big.
Because I'm big.
You're such a big. I'm a big kid now.
So big.
He's a big boy.
6 total.
6 total damage.
Yeah.
You added your 3.
Oh, no. 9 total.
Okay. Cool. He's not looking very good.
Almost a little squished.
As if a stiff wind might blow him away. And then it is his turn, so he is going to try and swing back. 19 hits, right?
Yeah.
So one of them will hit.
Fucking shitbag.
6 plus 2 for 3 damage. He rolled the lowest possible damage. All right, so yeah, 3 damage to you. And it is now Joran's turn.
All right, how badly damaged is the captain?
He
Just
looks
fucking
pretty.
kill him.
He looks pretty hurt. Well, he can deal non-lethal damage and knock him out if he wants to. But yes, he looks very hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal some non-lethal damage and knock him out so I can get off of his fucking
All right. Well, you have to roll the hit,
body.
and you have advantage. You said roll the hit, and you have advantage because you have him grappled, restrained.
So what do I? It's
So D20 twice. Take the higher.
okay. 12.
That does not hit him.
Dang it!
You added your +5 to hit, right?
Oh no, I did not. So that'd be 18. No, 17.
17. 17 is the number you're looking for. So yes, that does hit.
Nice. So I knock him out.
Roll damage.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
You have to bring him. You have to bring him to 0 hit points in order to knock him out.
5.
5. Ooh, he is just barely holding on. He is still conscious, but barely.
Fine, I'll punch him.
With what?
You know, I'm just saying. This is my punch that failed.
Oh.
I punch him in the face, and I'm like, "You piece of crap! You're going down."
I'm already down, but I'm gonna get back up.
I'll
The holy
put you
light of
down
my-
again.
The holy light of my goddess.
I'll tie you down. I'll leave you down.
My
And
goddess.
I'll
will not
write
leave
down all around you
me. My goddess will protect
in
me.
the sand.
And if I die, I shall go to see her.
Fine, die then. You'll still be down. And then I'll end my turn.
All right. And so then the grunt that was by you, Jorn, is going to try and attack you because you have his captain.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
He's
Alright. So
fool.
fucking 19 doesn't hit. And oh, yes, 23 will hit for a second attack.
Nah.
So d6 plus 2, 4 damage.
Ouch. I'll look at him. I'll turn around and be like, ow. I'm trying to hold your captain. You could
I know.
have not.
That's why I'm attacking you. So you need to let him go.
You could shut up.
Never. I must speak the great word of Our Lady. And then the acolyte with you, Siler, who is
Yes.
barely clinging on to life, will again throw flame at you since that's the only thing that's worked. So, dexterity saving throw, please.
Here's my question: does that spell require a target? Because he can't
Oh,
see to
right.
target me.
You can see within range. You are absolutely correct. So he, let's see, he's going to touch himself. Let's see.
Whoa. We just had a talk about ethics.
Yeah. Pretty sure we just had a talk
There's
about this.
nothing wrong with touching yourself.
Hey now. Depends. Depends. Depends on if you're wearing depends.
You can see him touch himself, CJ,
Oh my.
Siler, and he begins to look healthier than he was before.
Okay.
And it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep kind of working him over mentally. I'm going to prestidigitation the sounds of screams and drowning and
Oh God.
just people in agony. And I'm gonna be, can you hear it? You're getting closer. Your lady cannot save you now. Only Siler.
And as you can hear his prayers getting louder and louder, almost as he's shouting them. Again.
There's no lady here. Take me deal, it's a good deal. Ye be me servant in this life. And in the next life, maybe you see a lady. Reject me deal, and this is your fate.
He will do his best to ignore you, but you can see in his face that he's hearing everything you're saying.
Oh, it's dark.
Can I get like a performance or a persuasion check on this at all?
Go ahead and roll another persuasion this time, just because the
Okay.
performance is paid off.
Oh. Okay, so that's an 18. I've got a +6. That's a 24. Do I get anywhere with that?
I was gonna say a 25 seems high but attainable for you.
Okay.
Because he's an acolyte, so his big thing is being like in devoted service.
Okay.
So, oh, you're so close though.
Yeah. Well, that's fine.
So, okay, so
I
you will
am
hear
gonna
his,
keep.
you'll hear his prayers wavering as you're making these noises and saying this. He, has been starting to pray louder and louder, but as he's hearing what you're saying, like you can hear those prayers. There's like a waver in his voice as he's shouting, almost like he, isn't quite sure what to believe.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and end my turn then. Because it doesn't seem like the rest of the party needs my help too much, and I'm just gonna keep these noises going. I'm gonna keep working this guy over psychologically, and I'm gonna try to mess him up until he feels like he has no choice but to take the deal and have his eyesight returned and be free from the sounds of like death and dying.
Sure. All right.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, cool. So next, the captain is going to once again try and struggle free.
I wish.
+2, so 16 for him on the strength.
What's my strength modifier?
Mine's +3 if it helps.
Yours is probably +3 as well. So I think yours should be about the same.
What?
Just roll a d20 and add 3. We'll go.
Oh, I got 13.
All right, so he manages to wriggle free.
Oh shit! I wish you would just hold still, you bitch.
And right, so he finally gets free and will book it to tree line, further away from everything going on.
Oh.
And that is his turn. Jarrett, it is you.
Kill the guy.
All right, you roll the hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What is your little boxes made out of?
What?
What are your guys' little roll boxes just made out of? I
Yeah,
tried a cardboard box last
Yeah.
week, but it just kept dying. Like the cardboard took the momentum out of the die. I got a 15.
That hits him, I believe, because it's.
Well, it's not plus anything.
Oh yeah, no, you don't need any plus. That hits him.
Okay. So
Roll your
now,
damage.
and I'm still big.
Well, and you get a +3 to your hit anyway, so I don't need you to roll damage. Tell me what it looks like when you kill this guy.
Horrifying.
Let's see.
As a Hulk, this hulking.
What had happened was I saw that the last strike just about ended him, so I took one small yet giant step back, and then I booted him.
And you what?
Booted him?
Booted him.
Just kick him?
Went flying into the forest.
Oh yeah,
Like
no.
Team Rocket
And you're pretty sure.
up again.
Yeah, and you're pretty sure that he was dead the instant your foot hit made impact. Just bones shattered. And
Yeah,
so
there's gray matter on my boot, so I'm pretty sure he's dead.
and you just see this limp shape of a man just ragdolling through the air and just, getting caught and torn to pieces on all the branches he's just flying through.
Exactly.
It's horrifying. All right.
I thought so.
And then it, with his turn being taken from him, as was his life, excuse me. It is what?
Can I kick that guy into the captain?
Yes.
Roll. What would it be? Roll me a dexterity check. And
I hope this
it's going to
happens.
be an 18 to have to aim well enough to hit the captain.
Natural or unnatural?
Just with whatever you roll, it has to reach or
You can do
succeed
this, Brian.
an 18 on your
Nat 20.
Oh, yes! Nice! Yeah. Okay, so let's give him an impact. Let's see. The impact of dead body. Ooh, roll a D.
Do you have a formula for this?
No, I'll make it we'll just do a D8 of force damage from corpse impact.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So, good lord. You kick this, and again, dead on impact, just bones shattered. And he flies with such force that he also will the rib cage, you can hear it cracking as he makes impact with the captain, and they both just kind of lie on the forest floor, just in shambles of body.
Captain's dead too?
What? Yes. So yeah, he kick the guy into the captain, and the captain is dead.
Damn, Brian, you killed my witness! You killed my witness!
So
What?
You couldn't restrain him.
I tried.
And then he got away.
I had him down. I had him down for 2 turns.
All right. So it is now your turn, Jojo. You have the one grunt behind you that was attacking you for restraining his captain.
Fine. I'm gonna drop onto my knees and be like, "No, Captain! You killed him!" And then out of anger, I'm
You
gonna
just hear
stab his
the ethereal, I am with my father.
Wait, you're gonna
Out of
stab
anger,
me?
I'm
Is
gonna-
that what you said?
Okay, out of anger, I'm gonna go to stab this grunt.
Oh.
Out of anger, you're gonna what?
Stab this grunt
All right.
right in the groin.
Oh.
Roll to hit.
I got an 8.
Plus 5 is 13. That
Yeah.
actually hits.
Oh, nice.
Just barely. That's the number you need.
Thank goodness.
So D8 plus 3.
7 altogether.
Ooh, nice. So Jordan makes first blood on this grunt.
So
And
what's gonna happen is I'm gonna swing my sword
now
right at him.
you haven't used any of your smites yet.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, my
Want to
divine
use-
smite?
Yes, if you want to.
That's true. So I'm gonna
Don't
use
forget you
that.
have those.
I'm
What?
gonna use it right now.
All right. Go ahead. So then it's at your level, it's what, 2d8?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then it's plus 3 again.
No,
Right.
just you just add those d8s extra to the damage.
Oh
Dude,
shit! So
D8.
7 and 7. That's 14.
Ooh. Yeah. So in one hit, explain to me how what this looks like as you smite this grunt.
Well,
Him, if you will.
yeah. I'm gonna take the sword and kind of like when Link, you know, sits in a circle and he's like, "Shah!" I'm gonna with the first slice as I go around,
hey,
just
Hi, Sky,
just gonna gently cut his nuts off. Yeah. I'm getting a little edgy.
All right. Yeah, and this guy is horrifically and defiling
Violated
dead.
me.
Yeah, violated. A violating death. It should be like some weird like name of an attack in some weird twisted version of this game. A violating attack. Or violating death, something like that. Alright. So then, after that, it is the Acolyte who is in darkness, wavering in his faith ever so slightly.
Ever so wildly.
What's he gonna do?
What indeed? There's nothing ye can do.
That's one action. He is going to feel for the edge of the cart and make his way out into the outside. And then, once he's out and sees this horrifying defilement of his soldier buddy, his soldier boy, as Jordan kills him, is going to throw some sacred flame his way. So Jordan, make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Ooh. 7.
Oh, finally I get an attack with this a second time. They have all failed up till now, and I get 2 sacred flames in a row.
Hey, I was caught off guard.
Or not in a row, but at least in a sweet. Oh, good fucking lord! And of course, I rolled a 1 on the die, so you get 5.
5?
5 radiant
Damn.
damage.
I am down to 3 hit points, y'all.
Ooh.
I need to use a cure wounds on myself.
And he will shout back into the cart. The lady guided my wisdom.
And I'll yell back at him.
I was weak to think that I could be encapsulated by your darkness. I will shine her light.
I'll yell back at him. Your wisdom is stupid. That hurt.
She spoke to me in my prayers. She told me to escape.
You sound crazy.
It's because I'm an acolyte to a cult. No, and Skylar, it's your turn.
All right, I'll walk out of the cart. Since it's on my pistol, he is once again enveloped in the darkness.
Oh God!
I'm gonna say,
and you guys see this.
she guided ye. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so you two will see this sphere of darkness emerge from the cart after he. What in the world, Jordan? That looks so wrong. After he.
I had a waffle. Some syrup.
Yeah, so you guys see this sphere of darkness just emerge from the cart after this acolyte, and you guys are far enough away, I think, at this point that it doesn't encapsulate you, but it probably comes right up to where you're at.
Even me?
Well, you're 10 by. You take up a 10 by 10 foot cube in your large status. In the other cart, you would probably be within that 30 feet. So you are now in total darkness, Jarrett.
Okay.
You cannot see. But Joran, you're probably on the just on the edge of it. So this darkness comes about right up to where you're at.
Oh man, that's dark.
All right.
That's dark, bro.
So this darkness, because you got to remember, this is all happening within 6 seconds. He comes out, and then it just envelops him again. And I'm gonna say, "Ye lady is but a pest to the likes of me. She can't but pull you from this pit for a second. Nothing can save me from me." And I'm gonna blow his leg off at the kneecap.
Oh.
Ooh.
Or I'm gonna try. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah, it does hit. He's got no armor. It's a 10 to hit him. So.
Okay. Oh, that's max damage. Okay, 10 force damage, like point blank to his kneecap, because I'm not even bothering with defense because I'm in this black cloud and he can't see me. So I'm just gonna come straight in, set it on his knee, and just cap him.
So tell me how blowing one's knee off kills him.
Well, it goes to the femoral artery, bleeds out in seconds.
Yeah, but as he's
That was boring.
No, so it blows his leg off, and as he's bleeding out, I'm gonna get right down and start whispering in his ear. Ye should have taken me, deal. What a shame. Only I can save ye now.
I should go and see my lady.
Here's the thing, I'm not even bluffing. If he takes this deal, I can save him now.
No, he's not gonna. Well, I mean,
'tis ye life. How much is it worth to you?
Yeah. So roll. So 25. Roll is the DC. Roll me another persuasion check.
Okay. That's a 2.
Yeah. No. As he's bleeding out, he's in delirious. Like my lady, my lady.
All right. Well, I will look at him slightly disappointed, but nobody can see it. Shame. And as a minor then, Jojo, you said you were down?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will go ahead and drop the magical darkness. Or no, I won't drop it entirely. Because it's on my pistol, I'll put my pistol inside my jacket so that it's covered up.
Sure.
Which will drop the darkness, but I'm still concentrating on it just in case I need it. And I will extend my hand. All the runes will light up as they're tattooed, and a blinding light will shoot out and start just knitting together Joran's flesh for 3d6 worth of healing. Do you want me to roll that, Jojo?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, that's a 3, that's a 5, 8, another 5, 13.
Nice.
Some good heals.
All the heals.
All the feels.
All the deals.
Woo!
Nice. And you guys are out of initiative as everybody has been brutally murdered.
All right.
And Joran.
I'm gonna start kicking this guy's corpse because I'm so disappointed. Ye be a bloody fool!
Yeah, as Siler kicks this corpse, you feel that familiar tingle.
All right. Well, before I announce that familiar tingle, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself
Cool.
and heal myself
And
for 1d8 plus 3.
Cool.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
What? Okay.
Oh, what's the
6. So 9. And then I will announce to everyone that we got a letter. We just got a letter.
We just got a
A
letter.
letter. We just got a letter.
Yeah, everybody, I've let you know the tingle has arrived.
So
Wonderful. Perhaps they be calling to say how great we are.
as
I
you
hope we were supposed to kill those guys.
I did say by any means necessary. But, Joran, as you pull out the document and read it, it is rather hurried and says, "Attention, do not proceed with last assignment. Again, do not approach the caravan. This request turned out to be highly irregular, and proper procedure was somehow bypassed. Do not recover anything, whatever you do, and whatever you do, do not interact with the alleged thieves." Signed in a very hurried fashion, Aquarian Encelar, Head DocuSmith.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, then.
We messed up.
It's a little late to tell us now.
What do you suppose we do?
Well,
I figure we gather up the horses and the trailers and ride them back into the Kraken Society and let them know that we did the job when we were told to do the job, but they didn't tell us to do not to do the job until after we did the job.
perhaps we pretend we didn't get this second letter, and we just proceed as if it were a normal job.
Perhaps we try to figure out who these people were first before we let the Kraken Society know that we killed them.
All right, let's investigate some bodies.
Some bottes.
I've got a 13 investigating, trying to figure out who they were.
I mean, so these people don't really have.
I've got a 14 investigating, trying to figure out who they were.
Yeah, so you don't really find much on them at all. There is a missive on the captain. Somewhat looks like it's coded, but what you can gather basically says that they need to take something from one location and safely bring it to another.
Great.
I wonder what they be transporting. I go investigate some wagons.
Yeah, and the missive has the same seal of that hand grasping a crown. So, which I guess it doesn't matter. There's only
Yeah.
yeah.
Pick
So
one.
yeah, one of the carts is empty, and the other one there is a long, thin chest that doesn't seem to have any sort of physical lock mechanism on it. But you can't seem to open it just with your hands. You see a couple scrolls that looks like they're spell scrolls. One is a spell scroll of Fireball. The other is a scroll of Conjure Elemental. And one is a scroll of Resurrection. And you also see another probably looks like 4 or 5 scrolls. 4 of them are written in a language that you do not. What languages do you speak?
I've got Infernal.
Okay, is Infernal uncommon?
Yeah.
I've got
Okay.
Deep Speech, Draconic, and Giant.
Okay.
We got Elven and that other Elven one that like Sylvan or whatever.
Oh, Sylvan, yeah.
And then Common and Celestial.
Okay. Yeah, so none of you are able to, none of you are able to read this language. And then the 5th scroll looks like a map to somewhere in the Great Wastes in the center of the continent, which you kind of know where that's at, Jarrett, being as the mountains that you are from are kind of in that area. The mountains kind of are on the outskirts of the Great Wastes, between that and where vegetation starts to grow. You also see underneath the scrolls are piled up, is a medium-sized shard of a crystal of some sort that seems to kind of thrum softly with a faint magical light to it. But not very bright, like probably even more dim than what mechanically would be dim light. Just the faintest glow.
Okay. I've got a quick question about spell scrolls. Are they just good for like a one-shot use of a spell?
Yes.
Is that how those work?
So if you were a wizard, you could write down the spell, be able to use that over and over. But the spell scroll basically, all the components and everything needed to cast a spell was spent when in the making of the scroll. So basically, you can it's like a one use, and you can just use the spell. And then the spell
I take the resurrection spell. I go over to the acolyte whose leg I blew off.
No!
And
Are
I
you
resurrect him.
That's a waste of a resurrection.
It's not.
No.
Dude,
Siler.
It's not.
Siler.
If I resurrect him and
Siler.
did not see the
Siler.
lady, there is no way he won't agree to like spill his blood.
Tyler, no.
I say do it.
We're not doing this.
Do
No,
it.
it's a perfect plan.
Tyler, no, we're not doing this. And I reach over and take the scroll out of his hand, and I will fucking roll for that.
Do you want to?
It would be.
Do you want to do like a persuasion versus like my, I don't know, whatever instead? Like, are you trying to talk him out of this, or are you trying to like just snatch it? I guess.
I think both.
I'm trying to take the scroll to prevent you from doing something stupid.
Yeah, it'll be a contested strength.
Okay, I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna win. Got a 3.
I'm pretty sure it's his modifier, so even if he rolls a 1.
I got a 6 plus 3.
Yeah, no, yeah, you snatched the scroll out of his hand.
Yeah.
It'd be the perfect plan. You don't understand.
This.
Jarrett, I don't understand why you don't want to do this.
He didn't want your help.
It doesn't matter.
He was
This is a
he was
cult.
dedicated to his queen.
He didn't go to his queen. His queen is made up. If his queen was actually out there, she
The
would have
horned
showed up
one's
to
made
help.
up.
The what?
You're not the horned one's made up. You're not the opener of doors. I opened the door.
Well, debatable.
No, it's not debatable.
Debatable.
Not in a waste a resurrection spell on a one-legged clergyman who didn't want your help in the first place.
He's
We're
a bloody
not
fool.
doing it.
But he knows
We're
what they were
not
doing.
Doing it.
He knows
We're
what they were
not
doing.
Doing it.
Fuck.
What if we use it on the captain?
Oh, for fuck's
Hi.
sake,
What about the captain?
It's 2 against 1, Jared.
We're not doing it. We're going to take the trailers.
Fine, I'm gonna pick up the fireball scroll and I'm gonna use it on Jarrett and send a fireball at his face.
This is seriously a waste of the gifts that I'm giving you. DJ,
Yes.
I'm going to say, okay, at this point in time, you remember that you have a shiny pin on your lapel of sorts, or wherever you put the pin.
Oh, yes.
That you
yeah,
weren't
it's
sure.
kind of. Yeah, I'm basically wearing it as one would wear a pen in a
So
pocket.
if you really want to do something in a point like this where there's a decision to be made, you can attempt to force your decision.
Oh God.
Oh, really?
If you so wish.
Oh God.
Well, I'm gonna do it just to see how this thing works.
All right.
Then. What do I do?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You basically would just, as you remember that in your mind, you basically are thinking, something along the lines probably of, I am the, decisionist.
Right.
And you will be like, I'm going to whatever you're wanting to do. Like in this, like the decision is something or other. Like you're gonna make a choice for the party.
Right. We be recruiting a cult later when they aren't one-legged. But I be keeping the scroll.
All right. You two need to make DC 13 wisdom saves.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means you roll a d20, add your wisdom modifier, and it needs to, depending on if you fail or succeed.
11.
All right. Jarrett?
Me and Siege, right?
No, you and Jordan, Jordan need to make it. So you need to. So yeah, Jarrett, roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
What was your name again?
The Dum Mister.
Dum mister.
4. Plus 1 is 5.
All right.
5.
So you both feel in your minds an urge to agree with the decision that Siler has made.
I agree. Strangely.
Wonderful.
Whatever decision you made, I can't quite remember you making a decision, however.
So the decision is he has listened to reason that a one-legged servant maybe isn't the best use of this, but he wants to hang on to the spell scroll.
All right, fair enough. You can hang on to it, but we got to figure out what else to do here because we weren't supposed to kill these guys.
Right. So I'm going to take the resurrection scroll. What other scrolls were there? There was a fireball, which I'm going to give.
Yeah, so a scroll of fireball,
Jarrett.
a scroll of conjure elemental, and a scroll of resurrection.
Okay, I'm going to give conjure elemental to Joran and fireball to Jarrett because Jarrett doesn't have a ton of spell slinging.
Okay.
But I have a lot of firepower already in that regard, so
Sure.
I don't need those two. So we each get a spell scroll.
All right. Cool. And then there's the business of that box.
Okay. Joran, you know a thing or two about opening boxes, but not doors.
I do have the time of opening. Perhaps I can use such a thing on this box. Let me see here.
I believe you just kind of ring, make it ring, like you hit it.
Oh yeah, so it kind of just looks like, I guess what you would describe as like a tuning fork, but instead
something like that. It's just a long hollow tube, I think.
instead of it being forked, it's just a single
Sure. So
hole, I suppose. So
how you ring it?
I'll just pick it up and I'll smash it against the side of my boot, and I'll put it real close to the cage.
All right. As you hit it, just brings out an almost a magical effect. So go ahead and mark you've taken one charge.
Good.
And then Siler, the chest in front of you kind of goes like, and the lid kind of pops up a little bit.
Okay.
Can I push Tyler out of the way and open the chest so he can't call himself the opener of chests?
Sure, whatever you want.
But.
I opened the chest.
But.
All right, and inside.
By the way, I'm littler now. I don't know if we covered that.
Okay, yeah, you've reduced back to normal size.
Aye, where'd that come from, by the way?
Magic.
You were a big person before, but you got bigger.
Magic.
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 There's no such thing as magic.
That's funny.
All right, we open up the chest, and what do we see?
Yes, you see.
I open up the chest specifically, and not Siler. Never Siler opens the chest. I always open the chests, and not Siler.
Yes.
Aye, but I be the fondler of chests.
And the opener of doors. What's in the chest?
And the opener of... Well, thank you for admitting...
Yes. So inside, you see about the length of the chest, which is probably about 5 feet in length, is something. It's wrapped in cloth.
Well, let's...
Can I move the cloth?
Yeah, let's get rid of the cloth and see what's under there.
Yeah. So, who is handling it?
I am.
Okay.
I think we... Yeah, I mean, we're both there.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say maybe
But
Jared.
I opened it.
Yeah, you open it. You probably pull it out.
You can handle.
Yeah, so yeah, you probably open it up and pull it out and hold it out as Siler unfolds the material. I'm assuming. And as you unwrap it, you see a very well-made, well-crafted staff of sorts. That's just over 5 feet long. It is a glittering white metal of sorts. And while the shaft of it is plain, at the top it splits into 2 jagged strands that suspend a gently glowing, rough white crystal that seems to shed a naturally seems to shed a dim light in a 10-foot radius. And it's very similar to the other shard that you found in the way it presents itself, but it is shining a brighter light. But it looks like as if they are similar.
Well, I kind of hold it into the middle of the group and just, what do you?
So
make
you
of
grasp.
this?
So you physically grasp the staff.
Yeah, I will physically grasp the staff, put
Yes.
it in the middle so we can all see it and investigate it. And
Yep. So
does
as
anybody
you
know what to make of this?
and as you touch the staff and pick it up, you sort of hear kind of just in the back of your mind, just some whisperings that aren't quite clear yet, but it seems as if there's some sort of consciousness to the staff. And just Siler hears this.
Okay. Testing a theory, I'm gonna toss it to Joran, and Joran, you grab this. Do you hear anything?
You catch it?
Yes, let me
Okay.
look.
Are you sure he's not a great catch?
Roll a dexterity check for me.
For real, though?
Yeah, no, you're good. If you want to catch it, you can catch it.
Okay, no, I'm trying to see. So, yeah, I'm going to catch it, but I'm trying to see if there's any, insight I can look into this and see if I can recognize it.
Sure. But yeah,
Like,
as you
check?
catch it and hold it, you do also seem to hear just some faint whisperings in your mind.
Well, I'm going to slam it on the ground and say, "You shall not pass!" See what happens.
Nothing happens other than you looking dramatic.
Nobody passing?
What? No,
Nothing
nobody's
happens,
passing it.
Nobody passing.
I'll say interesting. I saw that in a movie once, and then I'll hand it to Jarrett to see if he recognizes it.
But do you hear voices? Are
I
there
do.
voices in your head?
Yes.
What's the movie?
Do they say anything to you? I can't make them out.
They say, whisper, 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 whisper.
And Jared, do you take the staff from Joran?
I do take the staff from Jordan.
Yeah. So yeah, same thing.
Mostly because these children can't be trusted to handle any new toys.
Hey, man.
Yes. You also hear a faint whispering that at the moment is unintelligible in the back of your mind. Just a faint whisper.
It sounds faintly like the Dum Dum Mister.
So I'm going to suggest that we take this and we put it back in the box. We should take a cart and a couple extra horses, and I think we should go back to town and try to see if we can find anybody that knows about this.
Okay. Well, let me get a roll on it. I think that's a good idea, but
Sure.
let me roll on it first because I haven't gotten one. Arcana?
What do you
See what it is?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just
Roll.
investigate, see what it is.
Yeah. Roll an Arcana.
Okay. Arcana +1, 13.
Okay.
Not great.
Yeah. I mean, just looking at this, and especially just after what you were hearing in your head after touching it, this is an incredibly magic staff. And you think that to truly know all of its abilities and what it can do, you would have to spend some time attuning with it.
Okay.
But you're not sure exactly what it would take to attune to it. You'd have to probably roll
Okay.
higher for that. But
So I don't know how to attune to it. Okay.
yeah, not at the moment. It would probably take some careful studying. I mean, if you take the time to study it, you'd probably be able to figure that out. But just in this moment with that Arcana check, you're not exactly sure how you would attune to it, but it does require attunement to really understand and be able to use it.
All right. Well, I cannot make heads or
But
tails of
it is probably the most magical weapon that you have come across.
It be the most magical weapon I've ever come across. So I agree with Joran. We be bound back to the city. See if we can find an expert.
Oh, hi.
All right. Are you taking all 6 horses with you?
Yeah, I'd say we take both carts, sell one of them, and keep one of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many horses are we selling?
I mean, you really only need 2 to pull a cart, which if you want to keep your 2, or you could sell those 2 and keep the other ones. But you think it would be hard for Jarrett to really fit in something. So maybe you sell 2 horses, keep one of them, and you have yours to ride along because it's a larger horse, Jarrett.
You don't really fit in the cart. Is that what I'm hearing?
He's rather large, yes. It would be a tight fit.
Okay. So why don't we keep a horse for him to ride, and then Joran and I will both have a horse, but those horses will pull our cart.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you got
Right
Jordan's
in the
horse.
cart.
So yeah, you'll have Jordan's horse and then probably one other one, and then you'll sell the other 2.
Yeah. So I think if we want to
Another-
fast track this a little bit,
3,
we'll
So
take
go
the
ahead.
horses back to the person we bought horses from
Yep.
at the
So
outside.
you'll
of the...
get for the 3 horses, you'll get 75 gold pieces or 60 gold pieces each. For each
Okay.
horse, which if you want to split that, you can, or you can have your hordes person hold on to it.
Let's just go ahead and split it.
Sure. And then the
Does
cart,
that sound good to everybody?
That's fine with me.
and then the cart is you'll get 150 for that.
Okay, so plus another 50. So okay.
So how
110.
much?
150 for the cart.
But how much total for each of us?
Oh, so
110.
yeah, 110.
So before we go back into the city, now that we've sold stuff off and whatever, I think. So, how are we doing this? Are we going back to the Krakens? Are we gonna let them know what happened, or should we go into hiding?
I don't know. I think we should try to find someone who knows this staff, and we should take
See
along.
what we have before we go to the Krakens.
Maybe
make some time to get more acquainted with each other. Seems we may be in something more deep than we realize.
Aye.
Sure.
Agreed.
So, if you want
Hey.
to, you've got the obnoxious pig and whistle that you can retire to that you've stayed to before, or you can, if you're not wanting to stay that close to the Kraken Society, depending on what you guys are choosing, you also know of the place in the dock district that Siler was at.
Let's go there.
Okay.
To
Yeah.
the docks.
Why'd we go all the way back to this city if we were just going to the docks?
Well, the docks is in the city. And probably to get to the dock district, you'd have to come in somewhere. And so you guys would have come in probably from the farm district, which is where you purchased and have now sold horses and cart.
Okay.
And, yeah, you guys get to the dock district, and from there, Siler, you know exactly where the busty wench is, though Joran will insist that it is the rusty wench.
All right. So we go to the busty wench now. It's a good place to hide out while we figure out what we have and what we're in the middle of.
You mean the rusty wench?
No, pretty sure it's the busty wench.
Busty
You wouldn't
wench.
want a rusty wench.
I don't know. Rusty wenches seem to be experienced.
Well, to each their own, I suppose.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Rust is a sign of unuse.
You're a sign of unuse. Let's go to the busty wench.
To the busty wench, then.
Indeed. And before you get there, Siler, you see skittering up towards you this little mini automaton sort of thing that's kind of like a hexagon in shape, but three-dimensional. It has a bunch of little legs coming off of it. And you kind of recognize the craftsmanship of this item. And as
Oh, my.
as it gets to you, it will kind of just stop and hum for a second, and then a message plays. And you hear this.
My dearest Siler. No, don't record that. Siler, I seem to have found myself and my crew in a rather unique situation. Where do I even begin? We've been betrayed. I regret to admit, I was fed some bad intel by a skank of a recruit. The little wench sent us into a trap. It seems she worked for some man named Rygog and had us doing his dirty work. She led us into a well-set trap with a hall most grand, and we were ambushed. The hangman's reach is gone. I know you want it out, but I must ask for a favor. I am unsure who I can trust here. Please meet me on the morrow at the the rusty wench. I do look forward to seeing you again, old friend.
And then
See,
kind of just
I told you.
down.
It's the rusty wench, not the busty wench.
Well, it should be the busty wench.
Either way, who's this lady? Perhaps you can elaborate your background.
Indeed.
Perhaps the time has come for ye to know a little something of me past. Let us get to the inn where we can share a beer and perhaps chat somewhat more privately.
Fair enough. To the rusty wench.
All right. Yes. Are you guys looking to take a seat or get a room?
Get a room. I need
a
some,
room,
I need
yeah,
some
no,
sage. I need some SAGE. Yes, please. Just get a room. Give me
I
the
mean,
keys.
if there's like a corner of the place that looks like that we won't be eavesdropped on, that's fine. Otherwise, yeah, let's go talk in a room.
Yeah, it's fairly busy. This is one of the more popular taverns at in the dock area. So yeah. So if you want to get a room, you can talk to a person. And for a room that would accommodate 3, it would be probably 10 silver.
Okay.
Probably closer to 5.
What?
We probably need a room that accommodates 5, considering I'm a giant.
Well, that's true.
An extra, so 12 gold or 12 silver then.
Each?
No, just for the room total.
So
Yeah,
let's do
so-
4 each.
Yeah, 4 silver each.
Yeah, okay.
And you'll see a room that's got 2 queen-sized bed and then a smaller, and again another pull-out couch.
All right. Well, so as we're kind of settling in, I'll start the backstory chat, and I'm going to say, well, gentlemen, I know ye may find it hard to believe, but before I came to the city and joined up with the Krakens, I spent some time as a buccaneer. I know you're shocked. Pause for
Whoa! A buccaneer.
I,
What is that?
They buck.
a gentleman of the sea. I be a pirate, you see. Me
Never
old
That's how you rhyme C with C. 2 different kinds of spellings, but
you see, the woman who sent this, I'm gonna hold up the little automaton. She be me old captain, must have spent part near 6 years serving under her. 'Tis she who taught me the ways of the old pirate magic. She who helped me make this, and I'm gonna show my black spot tattoo. You see, what this does is it's a whole bit of nasty pirate mojo that taps into me blood heritage. All manner of nasty. And 'tis her who helped me create this, me dead man's eye. And I'll lift up to show the kind of runic eye.
oh, that's right because
She be fierce commander and a pirate of renowned.
Is she hot?
Aye, but you'd
like-
never say it to her face and live.
Yeah, I mean she's probably middle age. She's
Yeah. He's like 40s, probably. Served with her for a while before I came to the Krakens. Ideally, I would have stayed with her for several more years, but you see, an opportunity came a knocking that I just had to take. Tell me, what do you know of tieflings?
Absolutely nothing.
Not your little shoulder friend?
What?
What's that?
Isn't your shoulder friend a tiefling?
No, I am a tiefling.
Oh, that's right. I knew one of you was.
You see, tieflings, we be a cursed race. You see, we always breed true. Doesn't matter who we breed with, which is sort of a double-edged sword. You see, we can have viable offspring with anyone, but they always be a tiefling. Doesn't matter if we be partnering with an orc or a human or a dwarf. You see, we be a cursed breed. At some point in me family's history, a pact was made with the fiends of Stygia. The blood of Levistus runs in my veins, and because of that, tieflings don't be trusted that often. 'Tis our lot in life. Which is fine for me. I'm perfectly happy to live me life as a pirate. But you see, I have 2 younger sisters. And so when I saw an opportunity to perhaps cleanse me bloodline by entering into a pact with an angel, I took it. And that's where these come from. And I'm going to show off my all the angelic tattoos on my right hand.
the
Yeah.
runes, scarified.
Yeah. All the
Did
angelic.
we make it canonical that they were scarification or actual like tattoos? I can't remember.
Yeah, they're like scarification-y things that light up.
Like brand, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
You see, I have a bit of an arrangement with an angel named Vala, sort of a reverse genie sort of deal. I owe her 3 favors, one be paid already. Once I complete 2 more tasks for her, she will cleanse me bloodline, and me whole family will be human again. So now that there's hope for me family, I came to the city to establish myself, perhaps make a better way for me younger sisters. And that's why I'm not a pirate anymore, but the captains come calling on a matter of some importance, it would seem.
It
Questions?
seems they do. How very interesting.
Aye. There be more. I'm not the only one who entered into a pact with Vala. There were 6 of us. And I don't really get along with the others. They gone missing. You might notice Mastermind's not here anymore. I had word from Vala last night or the night before, depending on how much time has passed.
Yeah, it would be the night before, just because
Okay.
the time it takes to get back to the city.
All right. Night before last, I had word from Vala. See, me second favor's come due. Apparently, some beastie named Rygog be invading our realm. Must find a shard of his heart. No idea what that means, but it might have something to do with the captain on account of a certain name that keeps popping up, that Rygog name. It all seems to be connected. Now, normally this is the sort of thing, despite our differences, I would handle with the other warlocks of Vala, but I have no idea where they are or if they're even still alive, so ye may be the best I've got. So unfortunately, I have to ask for your help in dealing with this matter. And in return, I'll help ye deal with anything from your past that may be plaguing you.
It's flattering.
If you'd ask anything of me, let me know.
Deal.
Deal.
I like you, little man. I'd say deal. Let's help him. Jared, what say you?
Fine.
Huzzah! Let's kill this Rygog thing.
When's the captain coming?
That'd be
The captain say she coming in the morning.
Oh, is she coming in the morning? Is she
Coming in the morning.
Perhaps we should get some good rest.
Aye. That way, I might be able to stay in the accent.
I think we're about ready for bed now, right?
Just about. Let's be sure we hide the staff and the crystal.
Yeah, what are you doing with the stuff in the cart?
I say we put it in the bag of holding, Horseman.
Yes, very good.
What do you say?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's up to me now?
Yeah, it's all in you and your bag. I don't know if you want to sleep with your bag or not. Just like,
The bag will be my pillow.
there you go.
Wonderful. I will get ready for bed, and as I am, taking my shirt off and stuff, I will reveal a belly rocker tattoo that says Hangman on it.
Okay.
Just for flavor.
Yeah.
The ship I was surfing on was the Hangman's Reach, so
Yeah. All right.
just a little bit of flavor.
Yes. And you do feel the tingling of your satchel, Joran, as you're getting ready for bed.
Oh man, my satchel. It just won't stop today. But
They
yet
can't
again,
know that we're back in the city.
I
Surely
hope
not.
not. Let's see what it says.
Yes. So you pull it out, and again, in a very hurried fashion, it says, What is your status? What is going on? Have you approached the caravan? Please respond.
I vote we don't respond.
Yes, agreed.
Oh, I take a piece of paper and I say, we're fine. Everything's fine. Situation normal. How are you? I write that on a piece of paper.
normal.
I like it. All right, cool. And with that, you guys take your slumber.
Yeah.
Cool.
Head to bed. We've got a big day tomorrow.
Awesome.
Okay,
Yeah.
long rest.
What's that?
Long rest?
Yes. So yeah, go ahead
Yeah.
and on your sheets, go ahead and give yourself a long rest. And the night is fairly uneventful, other than probably being woken up a few times in the early or late evening with some tavern brawls that may have broken out. But that's the most excitement you guys see that evening. And you guys wake afresh.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna walk up to Jarrett after waking up precisely at 6 in the morning, as I do every morning.
Precisely.
And I'm going to turn around, and as I bend over to grab my clothes, I, out of spite, will release gas into his face.
You all are waking up, some of us rudely. And what's the order of going down the stairs?
Well, if I'm up, I'll
because I'm chasing him.
I'll
Yes.
mosey on behind
Yes.
him.
So
Very mosey.
this Goliath is chasing a purple-eyed Asimar down the stairs.
And I'm just like, stop, Jared, stop! I was just kidding.
Causes many a person to look over at the stairs. And Siler, as you walk down the stairs, you hear a familiar voice call out your name. And you see your old captain standing there.
Snap!
Captain.
Hi.
And that's where we'll end for today.
Well, I've been fantastic.
Fantastic.
So good.
So super
I still being a
good.
pirate with you, but hey, listen, I'm having some trouble with Rhaegar here, and I was hoping you could help me out.
Oh no, not Rhaegar.
Yes,
He's the
Rhaegar, he's back
worst.
again.
And that is where we will end
Stop.
for today.
No, you stop. That's what's happening.
Both of you stop it right now. I've had enough of this.
Oh
Rhaegar's
no.
back.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Rhaegar.
My
Oh my
gosh.
goodness, Rhaegar.
I like how you call him Rhaegar instead of Rhaegar because he's gay gog.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys for
Bye.
watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun
Bye.
jazz. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.